All right. It is time. Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, welcome to Into the Fire, episode 8. We are a bit late due to technical difficulties, so let's just get started right away. Ah, fantastic. My camera froze again. One second. There we go. All right, hello.
Anything.
Hi, Metafamous.
Hello.
Hi.
Hello, Twitch.tv/Metafamous.
My camera froze for a second and I got super scared. Everybody, this is your cast for Into the Fire, episode 8. Without any further delay, let's just run through these intros really fast. Starting with our veteran player himself, Mr. Commander.
Gang, motherfucker. Hi, everybody. My name is Commander. I run a couple DnD shows on Twitch as well, and I'm a dungeon master, and I play Jacques, the psionic sorcerer, here on Into the Fire with Metafamous. Thanks for having me, Meta.
Woo! Fantastic. Twitch.tv/Commander. Super easy to remember. Next up, the 6th Intelligence Paladin himself, Mr. Ziggy Buckets.
Yo, what's up, Meta? Once again, thank you for having me be a part of this campaign. I am Ziggy Buckets playing Zidane, the Asmar Paladin. And yes, as Meta mentioned, he is 6th Intelligence. Not the brightest, but he likes to fight. So, yeah, hopefully we'll be getting into some battles today. And, yeah, I can, Zidane smash. I'm super excited.
Certainly. Twitch.tv/Ziggy_Buckets. Next up, our favorite changeling, Miss Cinnabon.
Hello. Yeah, that's me. I'm Zero Cinnabon Zero. I play Maricela, changeling Drake Ward Ranger, and I'm working on catching them all. Yeah.
Gotta catch all the animals.
All the mystical animals are gonna be mine.
Absolutely.
Eventually, yeah.
Twitch.tv/Zero Cinnabon Zero. And last but certainly not least, the bard that everybody knows and loves, Reswitch.
We're playing Desdanova tonight. Twitch.tv/Reswitch. Let's go.
Straight to the point. Twitch.tv/Reswitch. Now we also have our Dragonborn monk, Yaja, played by Miss Michael Lightning. Michael Lightning is not here. She has something scheduled every third Thursday of the month, which that happens to be today. So every third Thursday she will not be with us, but she will still be present in the game nonetheless, played by somebody else. So Twitch.tv/Michael Lightning for all your good candy streams. But before we get started with the recap, let's talk about the incentives that were used to great effect last session. But we can remind our chat of what they are, beginning with channel points or donations to redeem any of these. $5 for 5,000 points gives a player a healing potion, heals them for 10 hit points if they use it as an action. $10 or 10,000 points gives them an inspiration die, which they can use to reroll anything they want once for the duration of the game, at which point it then expires. $15 or 15,000 points is a random loot drop. It can be anything from just a fake glass eye all the way up to a legendary great sword of, I don't know, just something. It can be any magic item that exists within the 5th edition universe. So that's that. $20 or 20,000 points allows you to cast Heal at 9th level on a player or one of my creatures. Heals the creature up for a 100 hit points and cures them of all diseases and effects. $25 or 25,000 points is a Wild Magic Surge, as we saw last session. Every player in the party casts a roll, or I roll on a random Wild Magic table. Every player casts a spell or casts something from that Wild Magic table, rolls a d100, as well as all creatures that I am controlling in the current combat encounter. We are going to see that later today, as that was redeemed last session, so you can see what that looks like when the next combat encounter happens. And $50 or 50,000 points is a random encounter. Once you redeem that, at the next available opportunity, a random encounter that either myself or somebody else has created will be thrown at the players for them to fight, potentially die. So with that was redeemed several times last session, so we will be seeing that also today if you want to see what that looks like. We still have 2 random encounters that need to be redeemed. We ran super late last time, so we were not able to get to those. But this session, those will certainly be showcased. So with that, let us jump into the recap for what happened last time. So last time on Into the Fire, the party, having successfully found the Duke Thalamra Vanthamper, one of the 4 Dukes of Baldur's Gate, who was engaging in a plot to attempt to drag the city of Baldur's Gate down into the 9 Hells. They successfully found the Duke thanks to the information provided by one of her sons, Thirstwell Vanthamper. After a tussle with 2 of the brothers, Omric and Thirstwell, they took Thirstwell prisoner. He gave up his information on any plans that were being made in exchange for him being allowed to escape with his life, which the party agreed upon. They were allowed to rest. They ventured into the depths of the dungeon beneath the Vanthamper Villa, being able to release a prisoner all along the way by the name of Fallister Fisk, who claimed that he was working he was an agent working on behalf of the Candlekeep, which is a very prestigious tower that exists outside of Baldur's Gate, in order to retrieve a puzzle box that was said to theoretically contain a infernally bound contract between the High Overseer of Elturel, Thavius Krieg, and an archdevil, an unknown archdevil, essentially being evidence of Thavius Krieg's treachery and giving reason to why the city of Elturel was dragged down into the 9 Hells. The party did retrieve the puzzle box from Thirstwell, who was trying to open it himself, to no avail. The party then marched in with their companion from a previous encounter, Rhea Mantlemorn and Fallister Fisk, at which point a massive combat encounter of several very large demons and devils both spawned into the room. Several bouts of wild magic spurned within with all of the chaos, and the party barely able to scrape away with multiple massive demon kills under their belt. They eventually found Thavius Krieg inside a locked room that was locked by the Duke. They went inside, basically made him confess to all of his sins, at which point he tried to run away and was then cut down, as he was a not very fast individual. The party was able to slay him, at which point his body and head, after he was decapitated, vanished in a fiery inferno. So with that, Thavius has been dealt with, at least supposedly been dealt with. The party gathered up a lot of loot that was trapped within inside of the vault, divvied up a little bit unevenly, but you know, it is what it is. So with that, the party then left the dungeon, going back to report to Captain Zaj that their business has been concluded. They got paid handsomely for their deeds of dealing with both the entirety of the Vanthamper family as well as the Cult of the Dead 3. At which point, the commander of the Flaming Fist, a higher ranking member than Zaj, Commander Liara Porter, offered them passage to the Candlekeep, offered them draft horses, carriages, etc., to make the journey to Candlekeep that much easier on them, as it is a very long journey. The party, having been through actual hell, decided to take a long rest, went back to the Elf Song Tavern with their 2 companions in tow, and that is where we pick up today's session. So, you have all retreated back to the Elf Song Tavern now with both of your companions in tow, Fallister Fisk and Rhea Mantlemorn, getting ready to rest up for the morrow's journey, the long journey to Candlekeep. So, what would you guys like to do?
What's our surroundings like?
Well, now you're in the Elf Song Tavern now. You traveled back, collected your bounty, which I believe was an additional 200 gold pieces. So, that was given to you, and then you retreated to the inn for the evening. So if there's any business you would like to take care of before your long rest, before the morning, now would be the time. The Elfsong Tavern, the tavern you were at in the first session.
Is it like midday?
No, it's getting towards the evening now.
So is there any way I can get somebody to look at the books that I've gotten?
What books are you referring to?
I've got 2 of them. I've got the Necromancer's one.
Yeah.
And then I have the Apocalypto one.
Well, the Apocalypto book wasn't like a magical or anything. It was just a book that was just written. It didn't have any magic energy on it because you cast detect magic multiple times, and that was not a. Yeah, you still took it. No, you still have it.
Yeah.
But I'm saying that that did not serve any magical purposes.
Is there any book like aficionados available at this hour?
At this hour, probably not.
All right.
You can roll a general history check.
Okay. 8.
8. Yeah, you're not sure.
Yeah, cool. All right. Well, then, yeah, just go to sleep and get ready for the next day then.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm sure the innkeep is just psyched to see us.
Yeah.
he just took took the payment, handed you your keys, and just did not want anything to do with you. So, is there any other business you would like to take care of? I think we already went over the long rest last time, so I don't think.
Yeah.
Yeah. So okay.
I think Jacques good.
Yeah. So yeah, you've long rest, all your spells are back. We already did this. So the morning comes, you sleep well, very easily, having been through a extremely tough bout with several demons and devils. You just knock out really easily, no problem whatsoever. So you're fully well rested. The morning comes. It's about 7 a.m. What would you guys like to do?
Well, has Jacques gotten a chance to look over these books and any of the things that we've looked at?
No. Desdanova, I believe you have the list of everything that you collected.
So I have these 2 books. I've got this one that was with the Necromancer. It made my mind all hazy when I looked at it. And then I got this book, Apocalypto. It looked like a good one to take. I might read through it. Might be just a good read. And yeah, we got a lot of items as well. Ziggy has most of those. And then Maricela can now do things underwater, I think. And
Yep. I can. I don't have to breathe.
Ziggy
Zidane.
has weird.
Who is
Zidane.
this
Zidane has
Ziggy you
weird
talking?
energy.
Well, if we only have a book that hurts you when you look at it and a regular book, then I guess there's no reason for Jacques to look at them.
Yeah, that's pretty much it.
All right. Yeah.
That was a crazy battle. It is not it's hazy to me. I do not barely recall. My brain was running at many fast movements. But is everyone okay?
Yeah, no one died at
Why
all.
not?
And the plan is to bring this thing to the tiefling. The box. Is this correct?
No, what we're bringing to the tiefling.
I think he's referring to the puzzle box.
That we're bringing to the tiefling this puzzle box that I believe
they said.
Yasha has.
Yes, the box.
The books have nothing to do with anything else. Those
The
were
box. The box. Box.
the box.
Box.
Yeah. We're taking the box to the tiefling. Yes, correct.
I see.
You
this is,
hear
it's
not.
nice.
Yeah. So the rest of you, Marcel, you hear a knock. You awake in there? Everybody awake? Fallister's outside, sort of milling around, trying to get everybody up.
All right. gonna get up. I mean, just like go downstairs in general.
I'm gonna do the same.
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
Desdanova, do you have any coffee?
I mean, we can
Any of
just
those
get
good
coffee
beans?
from here.
Okay, but those are the. Do we want to save the good beans?
We can save the good beans. For
Okay,
hard
we can
times. That
save
makes it better. Yeah.
save the good beans.
Save
All
the
right.
good beans. Yeah. That's
Sounds like a
how this
plan.
works. There are many hard times ahead of them, I am sure.
Indeed.
I'm sure there are coffee sellers in the town.
We've gotten coffee. We've literally gotten coffee directly from here before. We
Yeah.
can just get coffee from here.
We can get as much as we want from the town if we want. If you want to
We
shop
could
for
go
it.
to the market. We do have some gems and stuff to sell, so yeah,
True, we do.
might be able to find something with these books.
I think that's a good idea.
Speaking of, did you have any interest in the gems we got, Jacques?
Do you have
Desdanova,
any?
what kind were they again?
Do you have any that look like
God.
this?
Yeah, so Desdanova, I think you wrote down all the gems and
Yeah,
such
we
that
have
you.
Azurite gems.
Any moon rocks?
No moon. No moon.
See, I
rings.
told you.
Yeah,
I played. Yeah,
we know. It's
Yeah.
already been settled.
I know.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
All right, so we go to markets. We can buy things, simple things before we go on trail and sell off some of this excess that we have.
Sounds like a plan.
Cool.
All right, so as you exit the tavern, you see Liara Porter actually approaching the elf song with her plated guards, her much more higher ranking flaming fist soldiers in tow. Oh, I see you're already awake. Good. If you have any
morning.
business now, I suggest you take care of it. Candlekeep is a long journey from here.
We're headed to the merchant right now to sell what we found, so we'll be on our way.
All right, best not linger. I'll meet you at the gate. And she walks through the line of soldiers back towards the Basilisk Gate. So, you were looking to what do you exactly is your entire thing you're trying to do here? You want to sell your gems.
Sell the gems. I don't think we're selling any of the other party items that we got.
No, that's up to you. If you want to sell anything, just, you know.
Oh, the Electrum ingots as well.
Okay.
Yeah.
So,
And then maybe check out for the dagger, the broken dagger, and then if I can find out anything about the Necromancer book.
Okay. So, yeah, it takes you about 30 minutes, but you are able to pawn off most of or all of the gems, as well as the Electrum ingots, so you can mark whatever price it's that they're valued at on your sheet there, if you want to divvy
we
that up.
already did all the gold stuff. So.
You are able to find a antiques dealer, examining the two pieces of your dagger. Well, I'd say if you were able to mend these together, it might be worth something.
How much?
Oh, few hundred gold pieces, I would say. This is very
Is that a lot?
intricate.
How much?
If you were able to fix this dagger, I would pay you around 250 gold pieces.
How would we fix it?
You know anybody who can mend these two parts together, magic or otherwise? And,
No, not
and he
whatsoever.
hands the. Well, then I'm sorry, but these are worthless. And then he hands them back over to you.
Well, we hold on to the dagger.
You're a funny little man.
You just,
Spoiler alert, this guy's 6'7".
yeah, a much shorter figure than you'd typically deal with. This gnomish figure just goes back to his business, after looking up at you,
As I said that, I pat him on his head.
swats it away.
On
You're not too kind.
manners.
I'm sorry, he is stupid. He's foolish. He does not know what he does.
Do you know anything about books at all?
What books are you looking for?
I have this book that we found near a necromancer. I
Oh,
produced the necromancer book.
Oh, I don't know anything about any magical books. I'm sorry. I couldn't help you with that, but
All right, sounds good.
You know someone who can.
we don't really deal in magics here. As most of the people in this market.
Fine.
I'm sorry I couldn't be more help. But have a nice day. And he goes back into the back room.
You as
It's
well.
alright. It's no big deal.
Yeah.
I will never forgive you.
We walk outside.
All right.
I walk outside.
All right. So leaving the shop.
I say that guy was actually kind of just worthless. Like,
Yeah,
I wish he had
really
any
was.
sort of use.
He told us how much the dagger is.
Worth if we get it fixed. So
And he gave us 2 different prices, so
Yeah.
if we were to sell it, we'd definitely have to push a bit. I'm sure it's
200
worth more
gold
than
pieces
200.
a lot.
He
Is that
said-
a lot?
it's
He
a
said
reasonable
250.
Decent
amount.
amount.
He said a few
He said
hundred.
200
He said a few hundred
at
gold
first.
pieces, and
Okay.
then he said a few hundred gold pieces,
Oh,
and
okay, I
then
thought he said 200.
and then he
at
said 200.
first
No, he
and
didn't
then
give you an exact. He
250.
didn't give you an exact appraisal the first time.
Someone clip it.
But- what is a clip it?
Oh, okay.
Okay, anyway, we should
And
probably
it's
keep
canon.
going.
Mm-hmm.
All right.
Yeah, we keep
So,
going.
is there any other business you want to take care of, buying, selling before you?
I'm just gonna get more crossbow bolts, but
All right. So,
Prostitutes? Anybody prostitutes?
Is there a pet
okay,
store?
dude. No. There's no pet
Okay.
store. PetSmart does not exist here.
Okay,
Illegal
PetSmart
pet
doesn't
traders.
take good. PetSmart doesn't take good care of their animals. We want legitimate pet dealers here.
Okay.
Legitimate illegal pet dealer.
Yeah, exactly. Black market, legitimate.
Black market pet dealers.
pet
Still
dealers.
better than
That's the
PetSmart.
black market.
You're not wrong.
So crossbow bolts, I'm sure you already know the pricing. You bought them before. Just mark
Yep,
however many you
already did.
want, and then mark it off of your gold total. So yeah, now it's about 9 a.m. Sun is now bathing the entire merchant district of Baldur's Gate. Previously behind the high walls, but now very bright outside. You bought your crossbow bolts. If there's no other business, then making your way down, you eventually reach the Basilisk Gate. This time, rather than the normal rank and file members, mercenaries of the Flaming Fist, you now see the armor-plated soldiers of the commander's unit, very easily keeping back the flow of the commoners trying to get in and out of the city. It's a much more orderly detail than the previous times you've seen this gate. They're clearly way more well-trained. Liara, seeing you approach the Basilisk Gate. Oh, well met. I trust all business has been concluded then?
I
Yeah.
think so, yes.
yeah.
All right, well. Oi! And she calls out to the guardsman over by one of the stables, who proceeds to usher out several horses. One for each of you, including Fallister and Rhea. These horses should do well enough to get you to the Candlekeep. It's about a 5 days journey. I trust you will have well enough resources.
Yep.
I think so.
Oh, we're pretty prepared.
Yeah.
All right.
We are impatient to get to this place.
All right. Well, let them through. She yells out to her guardsmen, who then just start shoving people to the side as one of the doors of the.
You don't need to do that.
They're not paying any attention to you. They just shove them out of the way while the door, the large door of the Basilisk Gate opens, letting the horses through. Your party, rather, following in tow, manages to get to the outside.
I am sorry about that. Did not mean to have you pushed out of the way like that. I kind of leaned down to one of the people who was pushed out of the way.
Yeah, they're just it's very not having a good time right now. But yeah, so you can see the outside of, well, you've already seen the outside of Baldur's Gate before. It's just a nice, large, open field now.
Do any of these people look like they want to get out?
The people on the outside, no, they want to get in. The people on the inside, there's people trying to get in and out, and they're just the Flaming Fist are just there to just direct and prevent this because the city is on lockdown. So,
is anyone trying to get out right now from the place we're leaving from?
Yeah, there's just a bunch of commoners trying to escape.
Give me a second. I pick the 9th commoner from the left, and I point at them, boy or girl.
You see a teenage girl, probably late teens, like maybe 18 or 19. There
you are, Isabella. Come, your mother is waiting.
The woman looks confused. The guard whose job it is to keep people in just looks very confused. Looks towards Liara. Is that one of yours?
I look at Liara and I say, yes, she's coming with us, and everyone who is with her. They were all on the way with us. Yes.
Roll a deception check.
Not great. 15.
15?
With my deception, that's pretty bad.
She looks at all right, let her go. And then the plated guard just sort of just lifts his arm up, and she scrambles out the door with you.
Okay. I just kind of, as we get out of the vision of the guard, I say, was there anyone else that was with you?
No, it was just me. I was trying to get back to Little Kalimshan. Thank you.
You're welcome.
And she scampers off.
That's all I want to do.
All right. So your horses are now in tow. You've now left the city limit, for lack of a better term, of Baldur's Gate.
What was the name of the place she was going again?
Little Kalimshan.
Okay.
Huh. I don't recognize her. Fallister pipes up.
I say, yes, neither do I, but she looked like she needed to go back to her family.
Yeah, you're probably right, but I'm from Little Kalimshan, and I don't think I've ever seen her before. Oh well.
Okay. Who knows? Maybe she is a criminal killer, and I let her loose on the world. Who knows?
Guess we'll never know. Anyway,
we can assume that it went well.
I suppose we can.
Yeah.
Anyway, I can lead us all the way to the Candlekeep. I know the way. It's going to be a long...
the place made of wax.
Slight chuckle from Rhea. But Ballister's just very...
What? Why do you have a quizzical look on your face?
I'm sorry.
Is it made of wax or no? This is a simple question, yes or no?
No, it is not made of wax.
Oh, well, that is lame.
It's going to be about a 5 days journey, so hope you have enough for food and rations with you. Well,
yeah, I'm sure we do, and if not, I'm sure Marisela can do some hunting for us.
Mm-hmm.
All right, the ranger. Yeah, I suppose that would be a good idea then. Well, off we go.
Yeah.
And the horses are off. Being able to make on horseback, you are able to make a good distance per day, rather than just being on foot. Could possibly shorten the journey, but again, you're not really familiar with this part of the road rather. So there's no real method of keeping track of your distance or time.
It takes 5 days.
Yeah.
So we go to sleep 5 times.
Pretty much, yes.
Yeah. All right.
All right.
So we travel.
Yep. The dirt road cuts through the slums of the outer city, past the walled neighborhood of Little Calamshan, to the span of the Great Worms Crossing. So, you are able to make your way about 40 miles on horseback, stopping for some lunch along the way. Eventually, towards the end of the day, 2 great bridges meet at a tall rocky island that rises from the middle of the Kyanthar River. Buildings and merchant stalls line the sides of both bridges, making it impossible to see the river from the narrow, congested roadway that cuts between those structures. Wooden drawbridges connect the 2 bridges to keep situated atop the island. The flags of Baldur's Gate and the Flaming Fist wave proudly above this fortress. So, everybody who is currently in the party, so all of you, roll a d20 for me. Just a straight
18.
d20.
13.
16.
1.
Natural 1. So, Marcel, what is your passive perception?
Let's see. It is. Boop-a-doop. Where is the? I mean, I know where it is. It's just loading. All right. Passive perception is 16.
16. Okay, so as your group makes your way through this congested roadway of all these merchants and these commoners who are just like scraping up against you, out of the corner of your eye, you're able to see one of these commoners trying to make their way unnoticed, and starts reaching for your bag.
All right. So first off, Slobber Chops is still on my shoulder. Excuse you?
And he darts away through the crowd.
That's what I thought. Goodness.
What was that?
Someone was trying to grab my bag.
Looks like we need to watch our purses.
You notice that Jacques has a kind of an interesting take on this topic as he goes. Maybe he needed something.
He might have, but
He could have asked.
It never hurts to ask, Jacques.
yeah.
But did we ask him? No.
Because
much
he was asking to
judgmentalness.
take from us, but he didn't say anything.
We didn't know who he was
Marcellus
in general.
asked, what are you doing there? If he needed something, he could have said something then. He said, oh, and then runs away.
Of course.
Yeah.
I agree that he went about it the wrong way. Sure. I am just saying that most thievery comes from desperation.
It does come from need,
Well,
yeah.
It never hurts to ask, Jacques. Instead
agree.
of resorting to scummy ways, he could have just asked us for some assistance.
Maybe
sure
the
most
last time that
people
he
who would
asked, he got
ask-
hurt.
Yeah, I'm sure most people he asks aren't necessarily willing.
Well, that's still no reason to stoop to thievery.
Zidane, do you have a problem with thievery?
Petty thievery.
I do.
I think going
Petty
ahead,
thievery, that's
petty
fair.
thievery. Yeah, I think that's actually the problem. We don't look like we don't look like we're doing well to begin with. Okay, like just to be real.
Can
We're
you
not,
not hear
like-
the gold jingling in our pockets? Because I can hear it.
It's pretty muffled.
I can too,
It's quite
Jacques. I can too.
All I'm saying is, as someone who has spent a bit of time having to do a bit of thievery himself, it is usually out of desperation and hunger and need. So, I would appreciate a little less judgment.
Are you talking to me, Jacques?
Well,
or are you
judgment
talking to
is
the
being
party? Because I will.
No, judgment is
the
one thing.
The judgment
No,
is deserved.
No, judgment is
Desdanova,
one thing.
the
At the end
judgment
of the
is
day,
deserved.
this is like it's if you know we don't know what they're taking. They could be going ahead and taking heirlooms from Araceli for what it's worth. They could be anything at all. We don't
And
know
that's what
where
was
we're
in
at
the
to begin with,
bag.
right? Exactly. So like,
You all
what-
care so much about your personal possessions, it is disgusting.
I care about order.
I think what Desdanova might have been trying to say was it might not actually be useful for
Yeah.
him. Considering 20 of these arrows is 1 gold, I don't think that will get you even a meal around here necessarily.
like we're literally
could
trying
feed
to
him for
say that-
weeks.
Well, then he could ask, and we would be willing to give him.
Of course he could. Yes, I'm not arguing this. I'm not saying that this is a good person or something.
He's not.
It
I just
is-
think that we need to establish an action plan for the next time this happens.
I agree.
Right?
Should I go
The
chase
action
after
plan
him?
should be, oh hey, what are you doing there? I think that that's the
That's-
action plan.
Kind of what I did.
agree.
Exactly. It was proper action plan. Action plan decided. I think.
It is. I'm just uncomfortable by the amount of, materialism that is happening.
Well, the thing is, at the end of the day, we have to live within a system. If we want to go ahead and handicap ourselves, that's fine. But
Who says that you have to live in a system?
we do.
Says who?
You live in a society.
That everything that we have, right, is because we're literally trying to push this out. We can use gold opportunistically. We can use those things for people that desire them even more, right? And that's the thing. Is it actually better for us to go ahead and let this just go wherever it goes? All right. If we go ahead and have this happen, that is the problem in the first place. But are we setting up charities along the way? No, we can do that at some point. But right now, we kind of have bigger things that we need to do.
I see.
Literally, a town will fall into hell, and all of these people will be dragged with it. I think that at this point, we are currently kind of the greater good.
I have nothing else to say. I feel I feel I have already made an impression on you that is not what I meant.
I would have punched him in the face. You hear Yaja from the back of the pack.
Yeah.
I'm sure you would have, and I'm sure most people would have. And then he would have a tooth that is now broken. Then now he can no longer eat the bread he was trying to steal. Anyway,
Bread. He was trying
It
to
was a
steal
bag.
brains.
There wasn't food
who knows?
in there.
Who knows what they needed? Nobody cares to ask,
Okay,
do
we're
they?
just going in circles. Let's just keep going at this point.
I was not
We
trying
can
to go
pick
in
it up.
circles.
We can pick it up later, perhaps while we're resting.
So, speaking of resting, as you make your way through the Worm's Crossing, getting to the outskirts of the town, night does fall, and this would be a good time to rest, eat for the evening. You don't have to long rest or anything because we already took care of that. So you are now over a campfire, preparing to rest for the first night of your journey.
Is there any water nearby?
Yes, you are following the Kyanthar River, so there is a source of water nearby.
What's on your mind, Jacques?
I'm going to go to the river and do something that I tried in the bathhouse, but did not work last time.
Do you mean transforming into that creature?
No, I mean making a wish, and I walk away.
All right. So several hundred yards away, you can see the opening of the river. All right, and so you walk good distance. You're now at the foot of the river.
Okay. Is anyone around me?
Make a perception check.
18 on dice.
18. No, you don't see anybody around you.
Okay. Jacques takes see. Jacques dumps 300 gold into the river.
Okay. You
And,
take
he
one of your
says-
sacks of gold.
And I fill that sack with some things that I find that are interesting around me in the river. Maybe some cool rocks, some
All right.
shells. And I make my wish, which I will message to you.
All right.
Does anyone know where Jacques went again?
He went to make a wish in the river. You asked him about it.
I have such a fickle memory from all the battles
Okay.
I've been in.
That's all right. I pat you on the
It's
shoulder.
okay, buddy. Don't
All right.
worry about it.
Okay, so
Point me in that direction.
And I walk back to the
All right.
to the camp with
Okay.
my shells and rocks. Probably don't look any different than I did when I walked away. I mean, I
No?
wouldn't.
So Jacques-
you walk back. Jacques
Yes.
appears back at the camp.
What was that wish?
I have heard that you're not allowed to tell people, or it won't come true.
Were you
That is
following
just-
him?
No, I was not.
Because
Didn't he say he was
walked
gonna go take a wish?
he walked several hundred yards to the river.
I told him what I was going to go do, though.
Oh, you
I
did.
told
Okay.
him I was going to
Yeah,
go.
yeah.
To,
Oh, the
Yeah.
same
go try
thing.
a
The
wish.
same thing that you were gonna try. Right. Okay.
They also say secrets are no fun unless you share with everyone. Jacques.
Is it a secret if it is just myself?
Yes.
Is it though?
It's a difference between a wish and a secret. I'm not keeping anything from you. It is my personal wish.
Does
It is
it?
no one's business.
Nobody's.
No one's business.
Not even your
that.
party members. I'm willing to risk my life.
Zidane,
Go.
respect it. It's okay.
If
I
it
don't
comes
know.
true, I will tell you. How's that?
Fair. That is fair.
All right, so we need to establish camp and we need to set up who is taking watch.
I'll take watch. I won't sleep for the next 3 days.
You don't have to sleep. That's right.
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
right.
Zidane
Because
has to sleep.
of because of
Zidane, you cool with that?
that's right.
I'm alright. I can breathe. I don't need to breathe.
Because
I don't
of
need to
what?
eat.
Yeah. So because of wild magic, on the necromancy table, Zidane has been empowered with the power of necromancy and no longer has to eat, sleep, or drink,
Or
He
breathe.
doesn't
or
age.
breathe.
Wow.
And he doesn't
not
age.
age.
Yeah.
And he doesn't
Wow,
age.
Zidane
insane.
is, yeah.
God damn.
So,
Jacques, I
so
know your
Zidane,
memory's
for all intents
fuzzy,
and
but I
purposes,
am-
can become a sentry for the party because he no longer has to
awesome.
sleep.
Yeah. that is.
That's
pretty
epic.
Cool.
Yeah, there was a lot of
cool.
crazy. That's why there was a lot of crazy things that happened last time with that wild magic.
We get to sleep more then.
Indeed.
Did anyone grow a
wake us
beard
if
of-
you need anything.
Blue feathers that is blown off when they
No,
sneeze.
I don't think I
No,
used.
but,
No, I didn't use the normal table.
My poor Drake ended up having your
Oh, the arms of Hadar
Yeah,
at ninth
arms of-
level
yeah
come out.
9th level.
Holy
This
shit.
little poor little baby.
Yep, just exploded out in tentacles,
Yeah.
barely surviving the whole thing.
That's crazy.
Yep,
Yeah.
it's gonna be.
Things
You should,
got
yeah,
really
you should make
weird.
some
There's
highlights.
gonna
of
be,
that
it's gonna
next
happen.
time.
It's gonna happen.
Yeah.
That's gonna be coming soon. But anyway, so you're able to
alright.
take watch for the night, for the entirety of the night. Now that you no longer need to sleep, the night passes uneventfully. Waking up the next morning, again, it's around 7 a.m. based off of when you woke up the last morning. So you're up. You eat some rations for your breakfast, as you're not able to have a normal breakfast from an inn. So
Dang,
taking
we
care
were
of all of that.
spoiled.
If there's no other business, you can set off for day 2.
Marcella, when is it best time to go hunting?
Early mornings and dusk and dawn,
Okay.
generally. It depends, though, what you are hunting. Generally, prey animals such as deer and rabbits are more active specifically at dawn and dusk.
Okay.
They aren't specifically nocturnal or day walking.
Interesting.
Yeah.
So we can eat lots of rabbits then.
If there are any around here, yes.
All right.
Yeah.
Well,
They go pretty nicely in stew.
all right. Sounds good. If you know how to do all of it, then
All right.
we've got that covered if we ever run out of food. So,
Sounds like a plan.
cool.
I'm just here to keep watch. I'll keep my eyes open for the whole 3 days. I won't even blink.
All right.
Does the dawn need
Your
to blink
eyes might
anymore?
get dry,
No.
though.
The Don does
But
not
he's-
need to eat, drink, sleep, or breathe.
He doesn't need to blink then.
No. Oh, wait a
No.
minute. Wait a minute. Yeah. No, that's right.
'Cause
No, there's
if
one of
you
those
blink
things.
to moisten your eyes. And if he
Yeah.
doesn't need to
Need to
drink,
drink,
then he doesn't
then.
need to blink.
Oh, wild.
Yeah. So, if there's no other business, you then set off on your next day's journey. It's again, you make about another 40 to somewhere between 40 to 60 miles on horseback. Pretty fast tracking. Eventually making it, you find a tree, a wooded clearing where you're able to stop for lunch. Just again having some more rations. Maricela, if you would like to have hunted for some prey, for some actual food rather.
True. I can roll for.
Yeah,
I
if
don't know.
you can roll three
Nature?
survival checks for me
Okay.
Can I go hunting with her?
if you want.
Yeah. Can I roll
That-
survival?
Sure.
Here it is.
I don't know if you have it at advantage. You can roll at advantage. I don't know if that's
I
one
don't
of the
have
things you took.
advantage.
Well, I meant Maricela.
Oh, wait. Yeah.
I don't know if
I
she
got a
does.
natural 20. On 3 rolls. I had 11
I got-
the first one.
2 3s and an 18.
okay.
Oh, so it was 6 6 21.
Okay. So
Wow.
initially, Desdanova doing surprisingly well at spotting prey for his first bout out of hunting. Immediately points out a duo of deer that happened to be grazing in this open meadow near this clearing. You, Maricela, being the most experienced, are able to pick up the chase. They dart into the woods, surprisingly being very nimble, even though they're making their way over stones, trees, etc. It takes you a while to get there, but eventually, after about 20 minutes of tracking, you are able to aim, taking out both deer, one after the other, all the way deep into these woods.
All right. Desdanova, want to help me drag these back?
Sure.
right.
I don't know if I'll be able to though. It looks
I'm
a
the
little bit
strongest.
above my.
You didn't go with them.
Yeah.
Yeah. I'll try to help.
What?
You didn't go with them. Desdanova said to go with Maricela on the hunting, and you didn't. So it's only those two out there right now.
So I'll try.
Well, this whole
Yeah.
time I'm praying that they make it back alive.
All right. Who are you praying to?
Oh, mama. Take me to church.
Okay.
All right. So
Oh.
What do you actually? Oh, we can talk about that later, I guess.
Yeah.
Okay, so it takes you a while. The ground being uneven. This again being it's a forest you're in right now. There's rocks, there's trees. It takes you a good hour and a half to drag these deer, one of them each in tow, with you back to camp.
okay.
So the sun is now, it's if you had to guess, it's somewhere around 2-3 p.m. This this lunch you were going to have is going to have to probably be stored for later. But you do end up making it back pretty easily. You're not uneventfully rather. But you do make it back with these 2 deer in tow. Maricela, could you make another survival check for me?
14.
14. All right, you're able to cut this venison very well. Cut it up into, proportionally sized meals for later.
So what you'll want to do, right? So first you focus on the stomach. You slice. You want to get the guts out because you don't want those anywhere near your meat. And then you start by like targeting the like where the muscles are connected. And yeah,
All right, so you're
Just-
able to cut
yep.
yours.
Yep.
If you would like, Desdanova, you can also roll a survival check at advantage, as you have now been taught how to carve a deer from
Indeed.
Maricela. You can roll survival at advantage for me.
Got a 19.
19. All right. Very fast
Damn.
learner. Very fast learner, being able to just carve the way that Maricela describes. Again, carving the deer into noticeably sized chunks, so like well proportioned rather chunks. For future
you
meals.
You go ahead, you skin it first. You get all of the fur off, and then
Yeah.
you go ahead, you separate each of the legs, and then you have the ribs and everything like that. Throw it on a fire. It's all good to go at some point.
Yeah, at
So
some
because
point.
of this, you now have enough. You now have enough food to make it all the way for the rest of your 4 days. If you had to estimate based on normal eating habits, you won't have to dip into any rations of any sort. So you now have enough food. You have enough deer meat to make it through to the rest of your journey.
All right.
Lovely.
Finishing up lunch, you pack yourselves up, get back on your horses, and proceed going back into your journey, finishing out, or rather going to finish out day 2. You make it about another 20 miles. Getting through, you eventually meet back on the road, the stonework road that leads down through towards the Candlekeep. And as the worms crossing and Baldur's Gate completely disappear on the horizon, you find yourselves heading down the coastway. A dirt road leads to such distant lands as Tethir, Am, and Kalimshan. Candlekeep lies some 150 miles south and west. Coming up the road toward you is a human farmer riding on the front of a hay-filled wagon pulled by 2 draft horses. The farmer gives you a friendly wave as the wagon draws near.
I'm gonna wave back.
Waving back,
Hello.
Yeah. Hello.
He just smiles.
Safe travels as we pass.
Can I roll a perception check on him?
Sure, go for it.
16.
16. So the farmer looks fine as it is, but you are the only one who is not surprised when 3 humans jump out from the hay, immediately overturning the cart, blocking blocking all of your horses as 3 humans draw their weapons. The farmer immediately unveiling his disguise into a very fiendish looking humanoid.
There we go again.
Well, this is a surprise.
You
So, if
have
I'm not
something
surprised-
we want. Hand it over. You were the only one who's not surprised as all this is happening. So if you would like to do something, specifically you, Jacques.
As I'm conjuring Arms of Hadar spell.
All right.
I'll say, without letting it go yet, I'll say, what is it that you want?
The shield. You have it. It belongs to us.
Do I know about this? Is this something you guys picked up last
Yes.
session?
Yes.
The shield. Yes.
Yeah.
It
we
was
kinda need to
the
keep it.
yeah. Zidane is the one who has the shield currently.
Okay.
Yeah, this is part of, I think, Zidane's destiny, honestly.
And what are you gonna do if we don't give it to you? Because I'm not willing to give it up.
Right as you say that, in the air, the fiendish figure points toward you and begins to fire a fire ray at you.
This bitch.
I'll let the arms of Vidar go.
All right. So with that, let's move to. Boom. There we go.
Roll for initiative.
Puny fiend. Oh, I have 22.
So, this is the scene before you here. Remember, Arms of Hadar hits everybody in the radius around
I
you.
would know that.
Yeah. It hits everybody, so you would be hitting a lot of people in your party before. This is the scene set before
we have
you.
a visual of where I was standing. I was imagining that I would,
your horses. I don't have your horses out because I don't want to put that many tokens on here.
I wouldn't
this
put
is
my party in danger.
Yeah.
For no reason.
So this is the cart. This is their cart that came down, and then they all jumped out here, and here, and then the fiend over here jumped out as well. Yeah, so if you want to have done something different, that's fine. You still were not surprised by the.
Okay. Yeah, I didn't
that's
know
why
where
he's taking his first action.
Okay.
But you can also take an action in the same thing before we roll
That
initiative.
wouldn't hurt my party around me. I'd pick something that would only hurt an enemy.
All right.
So I guess we'll say just magic missile.
All right. So if you would like to roll your damage for magic missile.
Okay, I'll just roll it all on the main guy, I guess. 1, 2. So far it's 7 damage with 2 of the bolts, and last bolt is 2 more damage, so 9 total.
Are you using your wand?
I have a wand of.
Because you got that wand a long time ago.
Search focus that
gives you an extra
+1 bonus damage to the roll of a force.
Yep.
Spell. Is that one for each bolt?
No, because it's a single spell. So that would be just 1 extra damage. So what is your total on that?
10.
10? All right. So as you just let loose the 3 bolts, it just boom, boom, fires right into the fiendish figure as it flies into the air, letting go 2 fire rays at you, Zidane, as you are refusing to give it what it wants. The first is going to be a 22 to hit, and the second one is going to be a 13 to hit. I believe only one of those.
Only the first one hits. Only the first one hits.
So Zidane, you are going to take 9 points of fire damage as a single fire ray slams into your chest, just searing your armor. And you feel the burning sensation across your body.
You'll pay for that.
I'm sure I will. And then everybody now roll initiative.
I rolled a 22.
All right, so let's get the thing up here. Zidane, you rolled a 22, you said?
Yep.
Marcella, what did you roll?
7.
7. Jacques.
20.
20.
19 plus 1.
All right. Desdanova.
10.
I only heard teen there.
17.
17, okay. All right, and let's have him roll for that. That is...
Are those horses so goddamn big?
They're draft horses. They're like Clydesdales.
True. Draft horses
massive.
are huge.
Yep, they are very big. And then I'll roll for the 3 other guys here.
So fucking big.
Okay, dude.
Like my dick.
All right.
I'm not afraid though.
Like my butthole.
That's okay. Stop.
Oh, she can say dick, but I can't say
No,
butthole.
neither of you can. You're both in trouble. Stop.
Sorry, Dad.
I was just gonna say
Just say
that.
sorry, Dad.
I was just gonna say that too.
All right.
What you
So-
mean, sorry, daddy? Sorry.
Holy fucks. Jesus Christ. Okay. So, top of the order, we have Zidane with a 22.
I'm going to let me see this. I am going to attack the motherfucker that sent fire bolts at me.
All right.
All right.
So he's
I'm
in the
gonna
air.
roll.
He's in the air right now. He flew into the air. He has wings. He flew into the air and is firing down on you right now.
Is there any way am I strong enough to jump up? And attack
No,
him?
not
Is
that.
he that high? That's what
Not
I'm saying.
that
How far?
high. No.
Okay, yeah. Okay, well then I'm going to then close my distance on one of his minions, one of the
Alright.
smaller dudes that jumped out of it, and I'm going
Okay.
to attack.
All right. Roll to attack.
Yep, I'm gonna roll an 11.
11.
That's not gonna hit. I know
I'm
it's not.
fairly certain that's not going to hit. No, that is not going to hit as you attempt to bring your what you have like 3 weapons. What weapon are you using right now?
I was using the sword of par.
Oh, okay. So bringing your sword down, it just gets deflected by the fighter's sword.
Okay,
Not able to hit.
So immediately after my attack action, so I don't have to hit to be able to use it, right?
Yeah. Extra attack.
Okay,
You can just attack twice when you take the
So
attack
then
action.
I'm gonna have Maricela use her attack action, and then I'm gonna use my my bonus and attack again.
Well, you don't have to use your
Alright.
bonus. The attack action.
Not my bonus, but my
Yeah,
my second
multi-attack.
action.
Yeah, it's just a second
Yeah.
attack of your
So
attack
I'm gonna roll
action.
again, and I hit a 30, so that's a crit.
Wait, you hit a 30?
I rolled a 30. I rolled a 30.
Well,
Like,
rolled a 20 plus 10.
Yeah,
A 20
a 20 plus 10. Yeah, 20 plus 10.
plus
Where you
10.
get plus 10?
How are you
from?
getting plus 10? Wait a
Because
minute.
my hit dice is plus 10.
That's not what that is. Your hit dice is not plus 10. It is D20 plus whatever your 2 hit bonus. There's no way you have a plus 10.
My to hit bonus is plus 10.
I'm looking.
Strength.
It's not.
It
It's
would be
plus
strength.
7.
It should be strength. Whatever your strength is.
Plus
Wait,
proficiency.
Plus
Wait.
ace with Parins.
Well, Parins is plus 1.
It says plus 10 on my sheet.
So wait, what is your strength? So your strength 20?
Yeah.
Okay, so you made 20 strength. So your
Yeah.
proficiency bonus should
It does
be
say plus 10. Let's see here. Where's he getting plus
Wild.
10 from?
because that should be it should be whatever your strength is plus your proficiency bonus plus 1 for the sword of the Parins.
Yeah.
Which you should not have a plus. You should not have a plus 4 proficiency bonus. It should be like plus 3.
And he has a plus 6 in strength somehow.
What? What?
Yeah. You don't
got a
have
22
22
strength.
health. You don't have 22 strength, Zidane.
Oh my god.
I don't know how that happened.
Let me look.
Yeah, let's look at that really quick because
Okay.
that's
Damn.
you had a AC way higher than you're supposed to, and then you have a strength bonus way higher than you should.
So your base score is 16. You
Yeah.
have a plus 2 from ability improvements, which was your level up. And then it says other modifier 4.
Wait, what?
Wait, if the base is 16, do you think maybe he
I should
added
have-
the 6?
I should have 20. Because
I'm
initially, because
very
you add
confused.
plus 2 and then you add plus 1 to 2. So plus 2 went to strength, and then I added my next plus 2, which should bring me to 20. That's plus 4.
I'm gonna use the bathroom for a hot second.
20
I'm
is a
last
plus
in the
5.
pecking order.
So
Okay.
what you should do is click on go to your character sheet. Like where you edited your class and
Yep.
stuff. And in there, click on abilities.
Yep, I'm in there.
And then where it says plus 4 under strength, like
It should
modifier
be plus 2.
should be plus 2.
Okay. Oh, I see what happened. Yep. Okay, that makes sense.
Yeah, because there's no way anybody here has a plus 10 to hit right now.
So no. So what happened was when I added the plus 2 to charisma in the class sheet, it didn't update on the ability sheet. So then I manually put plus 4 to bring me up to 20. But then when I went into the view character sheet tab, it gave me plus 6 because then it updated later. If that makes sense. That probably doesn't make sense to you, but that's what happened. Okay, well plus 5.
All right.
Okay, well, it was a 9, so I hit.
Yeah, well,
to
if you
hit was
already
my
rolled a
29.
20, then it's a crit regardless. So
exactly.
okay,
so then I'm rolling-
roll your normal damage plus your modifier, and then add whatever your maximum possible rolled damage is, which is which I think is 8 because it's a long sword.
It's yeah.
So
plus
yeah, so
6.
roll
So,
whatever you normally roll plus, and then add 8 to it for being a long sword.
I hit 22.
All right. 22 points of damage as you're able to just plunge your sword directly in. The first one getting blocked, you're able to turn around, strike right center mass, just plunging your sword into it, carving a deep wound in.
And then I'm gonna have Commander take the next attack.
All right, so you're throwing out your reaction, or you're
My
using your
sword of
ability
parents again. Yeah.
So is that so what does that let him? Does that make him a melee attack or a
Immediately
ranged
after-
attack?
Within 6 feet,
immediately
you can use this
after-
reaction to make one weapon attack.
Oh, do you not have a weapon?
It's be a weapon
No.
attack.
Then Desdanova will do it then because he has a crossbow.
All right, so yeah, he's throwing over your. So you can use your reaction now to attack with your crossbow if you want, Desdanova.
Oh, I will. I absolutely will.
All right.
Roll for 2
If you use
attack.
your reaction, you can't use it later, though, just so you know.
Yeah, so no attacks of opportunity or anything until the next round.
That's fine.
which
I
is
rolled
fine.
the 25.
So what are you attacking right now?
Oh, the demon that he was attacking.
All right. Well, he wasn't attacking. He was
That's
attacking.
fine.
He was attacking the human on the ground. The devil is up in the air right now, firing
Oh, well then I'm
fire.
gonna shoot at I'm gonna shoot at the devil.
All right.
Yeah.
So what did you roll to hit? 25.
25. Yes.
All right. That will do it. So.
And I deal 8 damage.
All right. So firing your crossbow bolt into the air, it does strike the devil. However, you do notice how it just kind of scrapes off. Does deal some damage, but not as much as you would have expected it to.
Mm-hmm.
There's definitely a resistance here.
All right.
So that is anything else you want to do, Zidane? Okay, I'm gonna just... There we go. Let's do this.
Okay.
There we go. So, next up in the order, if you have nothing else you would like to do, would be Jacques.
All right. I will. Let's see. I will cast. Wow. Okay. Let's do. What does this even do? Did I take this spell, or is this something I get for being psionic? You open a gateway to the dark between the stars.
You get your expanded
region
spell list.
infested with
Remember
unknown
that.
horrors.
That's what you get for being psionic.
Well, yeah, you do get your expanded spell list starting at level 3, I think.
Yeah.
So maybe you
20
do.
foot radius sphere of blackness and bitter cold centered on a point. This void is filled with a cacophony of soft whispers and slurping noises.
What is this?
This is called
That
Hunger of
sounds
Hadar.
atrocious.
Hunger of Hadar. Okay.
The void creates a warp of fabric and space in the area's difficult terrain. Any creature that starts its turn there takes 2d6 cold damage. Any creature that ends its turn must succeed in a dexterity saving throw or take 2d6 acid damage. As milky, otherworldly tentacles rub against it. Weird.
Yikes.
Yeah. I'll cast Hunger of Hadar.
All right. So
It's
okay.
20-foot sphere,
All right.
and we'll center it on Zidane.
Oh. Okay. So you'll eclipse all 3 other creatures in the area.
All 4 of them.
Yeah. All 4 of you. Oh
Force them
god.
to make a decision. They either attack Zidane and stay in the circle, or they. Run
Okay,
away
so is there any immediate saves that need to be made?
Nope. If they start their turn there, they're gonna
Okay.
take 2d6 cold damage with no save, and if they end their turn there, they need to make a save or take acid damage.
All right. Okay. So anything else you want to do?
I want to think of how this would look. So instead of instead of like fully transforming my body, just like from my like Adam's apple up to like my chin like splits open like the Predator, and I still have my human face and everything else, but it like splits open like the Predator, and I've got the mandibles like sticking out, so I'm like just transforming my mouth basically, and it makes like that horrible Predator noise, which then causes that like warp in space-time around Zidane to kind of form up, and it looks like instead of like tentacles everywhere, it looks like a swarm of like insects are like crawling all over the people in that area.
Sheesh. All right.
And it looks like it's just like a whole other world is like being brought over here, and like if you were to go to this world, this is what would happen to you type thing.
All right. So now that sphere existing centered on Zidane, currently eclipsing two of the fighters and the devil and Zidane. So
way to go, Jacques.
So anything else? Anything else you want to do on your turn?
Let me just double check that I can't protect him from this.
Yeah. That's a pretty important stipulation there.
That's okay. He got caught in the dragon's arms of Hadar. I feel like Hadar just has a thing against Zidane.
Yeah.
Blackness
really,
and bitter cold.
Yeah.
All
no
right.
light, magical or otherwise, can illuminate the area.
Okay, so they're completely covered. They're completely
And
covered.
creatures fully within the area are blinded.
All right, so all four of you are now blinded.
Me
Can
too.
we see into it at all, or how does that work?
It's
No, you can't not
it's
see into it.
blackness.
It's blackness. You can't see anything in there.
Huh.
But to be fair, this is 2d6 damage onto the Zidane and 6d6 damage to the enemies, so pretty worth, I'd say.
All right. So, anything else on your turn?
Nope, it's concentration spell.
Concentration.
And,
Okay, noted.
I don't think I can use any of my meta magic here to.
Speaking of Metamagix, can you please subscribe to his YouTube?
Yeah. All right, come on.
Yeah.
That's it.
All right. So now that like insect void, just completely covering everything. None of you were able to see in or out of it. So with that, we move on to the next person. Desdanova, what is your dexterity bonus?
My dex bonus, +4.
Ooh, okay. So roll a d20 for me.
Okay.
Because you and the devil rolled the same, and you have the same dex bonus. So roll a
I have
d20 for me and decide.
I rolled an 18.
All right. I rolled a 5. You go first.
Okay. I can't see in there to shoot them.
No,
right?
you cannot see the devil, Zidane, or the two humans
You can fire
inside of
with
there.
disadvantage though.
I could.
Right?
Yeah, you
can I
could,
fire with
you could fire towards where you saw them last, and you'd be firing at disadvantage.
I'm trying to think of other things that I could do anyways. So
There's also one more that's at the bottom of your screen. The third human who jumped in the front.
oh, well,
to
then
cut
I'm
off the
gonna
flank.
go ahead and start. I'm gonna just go start shooting at the third human.
All right,
Yep.
make your attack.
Yep. Okay, I got a 12.
All right, 12, no shot. You fire
Okay.
down, just hits the side, or hits the ground, rather.
Okay. Can I go ahead and give Zidane Bardic Inspiration?
I don't think so, because he's not in view.
It's within earshot.
Oh,
I think. Yeah.
is it within your shot?
that
Oh,
can hear you.
all right,
Yeah.
fair enough.
So-
Then I guess you can give Zidane
Bonus
inspiration.
action gives Zidane inspiration and just say, it won't be so cold for so long. It may get better.
Okay, all right.
How
So
do you know
Zidane,
it's cold?
you have a
Fine.
now. I think does your
It
bardic
looks cold.
inspiration go to up to a D8 at 5, or is it still a D6?
Yeah, it's a D8 now.
All right, so
Yeah,
now you have a
it's
D8 to add to your attack
Yeah.
roll, ability check, or saving throw.
Ability
Nice.
check, attack roll, or saving throw.
All right.
All right.
So there you go. You have a D8 that'll last for 10
Yeah.
minutes. Okay. So now, immediately after your turn, the devil is going to just completely shake off the cold effect that normally would be damaging it. It's just going to leave the zone, flying higher up so it can see all of you, just shaking off shaking off the effect, and it's going to now focus on you, Desdanova. I need you to make a wisdom saving throw.
Okay. That would be a 20.
20.
17
As you feel the devil start to invade the surface of your mind, you just shake it off. You are not going to be charmed, and you are immune to fiendish charm for 24 hours.
Oh, nice. Oh, very nice.
Strong-willed.
Indeed, I am. This will be fun.
Zarud, cut off the flank. He issues an order to the back human that's not currently in the ball of darkness. Next up, we have all of the humans. So the humans, how much damage is it? Jacques?
10 cold damage.
10 cold damage. All right. So starting their turn in there. You can't see what's going on, actually, so you don't really know what's happening. They just take their damage. Okay. So they are going to... This one's going to attempt to attack Zidane at disadvantage, because it cannot see. Not going to hit. First one's just not going to hit at all, but I believe it gets 2 attacks. Yes. It's a second attack. Just this one's going to miss. Disadvantage. Not fun. The second one is going to leave the zone. How much damage is that?
It's not. They don't take damage leaving the zone. They take damage.
Oh, if they end their turn in it.
End their turn.
Okay, so the other one is actually then going to walk outside, leaving the zone. Zidane, can attack opportunity be made if you're blind?
Well, if somebody swung at him, he would know that they're there, so he can swing back.
Yeah. Okay. So if you want to make an attack opportunity at disadvantage with your reaction.
Right.
So yeah, roll at disadvantage. Because you are blinded.
Yep. 14.
14, not gonna do it. You swing wide, but he's not there anymore.
Can I use my Sword of Perrin since I made an attack?
Well, this is an attack of opportunity. This is not a thing you would do with
attack?
yeah, this is not a standard attack.
Right.
This is not the attack action. So he's gonna leave the zone. Both are gonna leave the zone. This one is going to come around and attack you, Jacques. And that's it. Roll normally. First attack is a 13 to hit. Miss. Swinging wide, you're able to just buck away and not able to get hit. Second one is going to come at you for a 18 to hit. Second longsword strike.
Hit.
All right. Taking both hands, he's going to attempt to bring the sword down for 4 points of slashing damage, barely just grazing you with the longsword. Moving on. Their turn is up. Oh no, the third one needs to go. This one's going to come around the back and attempt to attack you, Maricela.
Rude.
First one's going to be a 19 to hit.
Yep.
All right. Wielding with 2 hands, 7 points of slashing damage, bringing the sword down, carving across your chest. Second one is going to be a 13 to hit.
Armor class 13, so technically yes.
All right. Well, does it say 13?
Yeah.
Okay, so yeah, the second will hit you then.
Sad.
All right, that's going to be another 5 points of slashing damage, bringing you on slash, just dealing 2 solid hits on you. It is now your turn. You are last up on the order.
I am going to call in the Drake.
All right.
And let's see. Boop-a-doo. I'm gonna have it bite him.
You're calling your Drake in?
Yep.
Okay. All right.
And
So where are you calling it in?
let's see. Square next to the person who attacked me, if there is one. Okay, good. Yeah. All right.
So you are flanking it if you would like. If you okay, so a sickly greenish Drake spawns in. So if you'd like to roll an advantage for flanking, you may do so.
That. All right. +3 plus BB. Boop. 13.
13 to hit? No, as it tries to...
Wait. Advantage.
Yeah. That's why I said advantage.
My bad. Oh, nat 20.
All right,
plus 3 plus 3, so 26.
Okay, so that will definitely do it. So roll whatever you normally roll and then add... I don't know what the max damage you could get on the Drake bite is.
I think.
What does it say? Is it 1? Is it okay? So then add 6 to whatever you would normally.
But then I can also add I think it's 2. Yeah, infused strikes.
Infused strikes is your reaction.
Oh, you're right. My bad. Okay. All right. So a d6 plus 6.
Yeah, d6 plus 6 plus whatever modifier it gets.
12.
12. All right. So just biting, just chopping into the leg. You can definitely hear some bones breaking. Just shakes it off.
By the way.
Yeah.
As soon as the last enemy that engulfed with my spell leaves the area, I drop concentration.
Okay. Well, Zidane is still in there.
Yeah, I drop it.
He's not an enemy.
Yeah.
All right.
Reaction.
Can you draw concentration as a reaction? Oh, I did not know that. That's crazy. Cool. All right. So now you can see again, and now the devil is higher up in the air than he was before, and the 2 humans that were engaged with you are now off to the side.
All right.
I
used the attack to bring in the Drake. Bonus attack for it to attack. So next.
All right.
Turn.
Okay. So, in a very similar fashion to, or a very similar event to when you were down deep within the dungeon, the whole area around you, the sky starts to darken, shaking. Clouds appear above, stretching for miles around. And looking up into the sky, you can see a large flying figure.
Dragon!
Flying down. And land. Before it roars out amongst the cacophony of all the other battle going on. Everything else seems to just pale in comparison. And it just eyes the entire situation expectantly. And with that, we're going to move back up to the top of the initiative order, which
Yasha gonna attack?
If only.
Oh yeah, Yasha does need to go.
If only somebody spoke Draconic.
I didn't know we were in Skyrim.
Well, 2 of us do.
Yeah, exactly. But 2 of us do speak Draconic, so I forgot that.
So, with that, yeah, Yasha does need to go too. So does somebody else want to go for Yasha? You know, for like, I can't look. Okay, I can do it. All right. Well,
yeah.
All right.
Do it.
Okay, so Yasha is going to. Now I gotta pull up the. All right, I'm gonna pull up the thing here. Okay, view. All right, there we go. So Yasha is going to attempt to punch twice on the human that's right in front. First one is going to hit definitively. Second one Natural 20. So, first one is going to be dealing a...
You go, girl. Or that's yeah. Micah's a girl. Yeah.
Yes.
Yaja's.
Dang.
Yeah, they.
You go.
Yeah. Oh,
person.
so I actually didn't realize this was a
Go get
6.
'em.
Oh, wow. It's going to be a full 10 points of bludgeoning damage as he just cracks one of the ribs of the fighter here. Whoops. The second one being a crit, which I believe bonus action unarmed strike. Yep. Oh, wow. Nope, same deal. 1d6 plus... Okay, so... The second one, right into the gut, just causing some definite internal injuries here for 14 points of bludgeoning damage. That's going to be the end of Yaja's turn. Now we move back up to the top with Zidane.
Yes.
You are first.
All right, I'm gonna close the distance on the one that I was attacking before.
All right.
And I'm going to... Oh, no. Never mind. I'm going to attack again with my Sword of Parins.
All right.
I crit again.
Oh my god. All right. So roll your damage and add 8.
Yep. Well, wouldn't it be at 14?
Well, it's whatever it's whatever the
8
max
plus 6?
the max die roll is. So
Max
if you
die roll.
so you rolled 12 total, so then you would add 8 to that.
20. Yep.
Yep. So another just rushing up, striking right center mass, just as he just coughs up blood, barely on his last legs now.
And then I'm gonna have Maricela attack.
All right.
All right. I will shoot. Who will I shoot?
There's more
The
coming.
person.
So shooting either of these two is going
Okay.
to be at disadvantage. So you can either shoot at the devil here, or you can shoot at the... Okay, this guy's actually behind cover, so you wouldn't be able to hit him without taking an AC penalty here. So your easiest target is here, but you could attack technically either of these two without rolling disadvantage.
I'll go with the easiest.
All right, so you can attack the devil with your reaction.
All right, let's go. And I can, since the Drake has the reaction. Well, do we count as a unit or not?
Well, no, this is your
Okay,
this is your
a-
specific.
okay.
This is your reaction right now.
Awesome.
That you're taking.
All right. Longbow, 16 plus 7. Why did it not add it for me?
That's 23 for me.
23. Okay.
That'll do it.
It was a bit late.
The 23 will do it.
All right. 3 damage.
3. Again, firing out, it sort of just chips off of the shoulder of the devil. Just not doing too much there.
All right.
Does
I'm
not
gonna-
seem to be as effective as you would hope.
And then I'm gonna do my bonus attack.
Your second attack. All right, go for it.
My second attack. Sorry about that. 24.
24 will do it.
And then I hit him for 14.
All right, 14. Bringing your sword back
Nice.
around, stabbing in, swinging around. You just chop his head off, and it just flies down, tumbling.
How does my blade taste, scum?
Unable to answer, the human falls dead.
And then I'm gonna have Desdanova attack now.
Okay.
Have some fun,
Well,
Desi.
okay, I think you can only do that once per turn.
Oh, you sure?
If you can do that more than once per turn, that's insane.
No, you're right. Once per turn. Once
Yeah,
per turn.
there you go.
Okay.
Yeah, I figured
Yeah,
that would be completely bullshit.
True.
All right. So, anything else you want to do with your bonus action?
I am going to, with my bonus action, then. Nope.
All right.
I'm gonna pass.
Okay. Moving on. Then we have next up Jacques.
Let's see here. I used one 3rd level spell, which sucked. And Yeah. I'm just going to do what I thought I was going to do, which is I am going to try out Tasha's Mind Whip.
Oh, all right.
You physically lash out at one creature you can see, range of 90 feet. The target must make an intelligence saving throw. On a failed save, they take 3d6 psychic damage and can't take a reaction until the end of its next turn. Moreover, on its next turn, it must choose whether it gets to move, take an action, or a bonus action, and only gets one of the three.
All right.
On a successful save, the target takes half as much damage and suffers none of the spell's other effects.
Okay, so all right.
DC 14 intelligence save on the big guy.
So when you say the big guy, you're referring to the devil, or
devil.
All right?
Or
Because there is a much larger guy now in play. Intelligence
I don't know
save.
about the dragon, but he's chilling.
So let me just check the intelligence of this. I don't think he has a +5, but we'll check
Turns me
anyway.
into a chicken nugget.
No, that is A, unless he has a saving throw for it.
Even though I look
Oh,
like
he
a
does.
fat chicken nugget.
He does. He already rolled a 14 just from saving throw bonus. So that is exactly a 14.
Fun.
Yeah, he has advantage on intelligence saving throws.
Well, luckily I rolled almost max damage.
All right.
17.
17, so halved, that would be 8. That'd be 8 points of damage, of psychic damage. While making the save, he still feels in incredible amounts of pain right now. All right.
Let me double check I don't have anything on my Metamagix that can fuck with him and his save. Give me a second here.
Speaking of Metamagic,
Oh my god.
and YouTube.com.
Click W.
Subscribe and click that bell.
Okay, click the bell. All right.
Click the bell, hit subscribe,
All right. All
and make
right.
sure to leave a comment if you like the videos.
Or if you don't like them.
Don't comment if you don't like it.
No, censorship.
No, it's still
Censorship.
it still
I know it's
gets
still
the-
interaction. All right.
It still
Anyway,
gets the
anything you
You know
got
what
there?
I'm gonna do?
What are you gonna do?
I'm gonna cast. I'm gonna use Twin Spell,
Okay.
and I'm gonna target another creature.
All right.
And that creature is gonna be another one I can see, which is whichever one tried to attack me.
That'd be this one right here.
So he needs to make a DC 14 intelligence save.
Okay. That is a 9, and I do not believe that he has the same bonuses. So I'm gonna assume that he does not have a +5 to intelligence, and he will fail the save.
Okay, that one's 13.
13 points of damage. Oops. All right.
And on his next turn, he can't take any reactions.
Okay.
And on his next turn, he needs to choose movement, action, or bonus action, and he only gets one.
All right. Okay. Anything else?
Here you go.
All right. Next up, we have Desdanova.
I'm gonna go ahead and cast Hold Person at second level on the demon in the air.
Hold person. Okay.
Yeah, 15 Wisdom save.
All right. Well, let's just take a quick look here. So what is the exact wording on hold person?
Choose a humanoid you can see within range, succeed on Wisdom saving throw, or be
So
paralyzed.
targeting, reaching your hand out, trying to hold him, doesn't seem to have any effect.
Okay. That would be. I go ahead and that would be the end of my turn then.
All right.
Yeah.
It does not seem to be a humanoid. So moving on. Firing back at you after, seeing an attempt on him, he's going to also fire back at you. You're already immune to the charm, so he's instead going to fire 2 fire rays at you.
Okay.
First one's going to be a 14 to hit.
Doesn't hit.
Doesn't hit. First one's just going to just shoot the ground near you. Second one's a 24 to hit.
Yeah.
All right. So, Desdanova, you are going to take 9 points of fire damage. Again,
Okay.
striking your chest, just boiling. You can feel the skin start to just singe.
Yeah. So if I have a +3 fire resist from that scale that I put in my armor, what does that mean?
Oh,
Yeah.
are you resistant to fire damage?
I have +3 fire resist. Yeah.
Oh, so you take 3 less fire damage.
Okay. So
Okay, so you take 6. So part of the armor thing you got. Yeah, see, there you go. See, that's why you got it. There you go. I'm glad you remembered that.
Yeah.
So
Perfect.
So you take 6 points of fire damage instead of 9. All right. Cool. So interesting. So so now you hear another as the the gigantic wyvern figure. You can see flames start to charge by its mouth as it lets a fireball out.
What the?
Right here. I'm going to need, let me just check the range on this. Radius sphere. Okay. Maricela,
Okay.
make a dexterity saving throw for me.
Alrighty. Tab, Dex. Alright. 16 plus 2.
16.
18.
All right, so you succeed as you see a large fireball, the biggest fireball you've ever seen, just eject, landing right square onto one of these horses. Both of the draft horses completely incinerated. The 2 humans currently engaging with both of you, making their saves. Roll the 2, roll the 3. Both. Oh god, I need a lot of dice for this. Oh boy.
Oh, that French horn.
Yeah, I'm gonna need a lot more dice for this. Oh boy. All right. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. There we go. All right. Okay, roll a lot of low rolled here. 10, 13, 17. Wait, okay, 10, 13, 17, 19, 22, 24, 27, 31, 39 points of fire damage, halved for you, Maricela, because you succeeded your saving throw as a gigantic fireball just envelops the entire area, completely incinerating the first veteran.
So I don't think it would, but the Necklace of Adaptation does say that.
Well, you already succeeded your save, so you don't need to get advantage on it.
But it's still.
You already succeeded your save. There's nothing. There's nothing there that you need to reroll for.
I misread it 100%.
But both of the veterans take 39, so you take 19 points of fire damage.
Jesus.
While both the
okay,
veterans take
Maricela?
39 points of fire damage, completely incinerating one. The other one just he's completely caught on fire. He is very bloodied and almost dead. As the wyvern then takes to the air and is now hovering in line with the devil.
Oh fuck.
He's chilling. He's a pal.
Like at the same, like he's like at the same level, like the same height. Not like, you know, looking at you like in the same way. But anyway, that's going to be the end of the wyvern's turn.
I'm about useless here, guys.
Well, you could probably try healing.
You aren't useless as I cast fly on you.
Next up, it is the veteran's turn. This one just he's completely on fire. He's just gonna swing about, not really thinking about anything.
Not learn anything? Stop, drop, and roll.
Maricela, he's gonna attempt to swing at you twice. First one being a 9, not gonna hit you at all. Second one being a, let me just check really fast here. Being a 12.
Does not.
All right, as he swings wildly with his sword strikes as he's on fire, just trying to put himself out, barely able to dodge the blows. But that's going to be the end of, I believe, because I believe all the rest of them are dead. Yes, Maricela, is now your turn.
All right. Let's see. All
So
right,
again,
so who all is left? Like, I'm trying to look at the.
So this guy right here is still alive. This human attacking you. The devil is still alive, and then the gigantic wyvern dragon.
All right, and those two are in the air, right?
Yes.
Okay. So I will go ahead and shoot the devil.
All right. Roll to attack.
And then does the Drake do the reaction with the cannon, or
yeah?
if someone
Well, what does it
else is
say?
hit?
Well, what does it should say on your thing? What the
so
when you can take infused strikes?
When someone else attacks, within a 30.
Yeah, so technically the Drake is on a separate initiative count, so you could you do it immediately after your attack.
Yeah. When it hits with a separate, or when it hits with a weapon attack, an extra d6. So I will do that. Roll to hit. 19 plus 7, 26.
That'll do it.
Oh,
Roll damage.
All right. Got a 7 on the 9 on the D8, and then a 6, so that'll be 15 damage.
So was that 6 for your what was that for? Is that infused?
Yes.
Well, your infused strikes.
Poison.
Okay, so your infused strikes would hit the Does that wait? Okay, so is that the dragon? Is that the Drake like melee attacking another creature?
No, I think it just infuses the weapon itself.
Oh, okay. So let me check really fast. So how much? So 8 on normal, and then how much poison?
For a second,
It was 6. Or was it poison? It was 6 poison, I think. So.
All right. Yep.
So as the
reactions, deal an extra 1d6, and I rolled a 6, so it's 15.
Okay, so
9 piercing and
okay,
6
so striking
poison.
in, seeing the poison start to embed itself, it doesn't seem to take as effect as much as you would expect it to. There's definitely another resistance there, but still deals a good amount of damage as it just sticks into the side of the devil. Oh. Oops, there we go. Okay. All right. Anything else you want to do?
No.
Okay. Back up to the... Actually, no, we have Yaja, who is going to not be able to really do... Actually, no, she's going to run over here and attempt to double punch the veteran here. First one's going to be a... The second one's definitely going to hit for 7 points of bludgeoning, as she's actually going to just punch right into the neck and just... as the neck cracks on this human, dropping him in his place. Rhea and Fallister are both going to spread out after seeing the they're seeing the carnage caused by that gigantic fireball. They're going to immediately spread out.
Pussies.
They're not going to run away. They're just going to spread out.
Yasha could grab his weapon.
Yeah, she could, but there's only one combatant in the immediate vicinity. So, with that, we move back up to the top with Zidane.
There's only one guy left that's on the ground.
Well, no, that the last human got his neck snapped by Yaja. So now there's just the devil and then the dragon.
And they're both flying right now.
Yeah, they're both flying right now.
Looks like I'm useless right now. However, I am going to... Let me look over my sheet. I'm gonna move over to Maricela.
All right.
And I am going to give her 10 points of lay on hands.
All right. Maricela, you now have 10 more points of healing. Or 10 more health, 10 more HP. So mark that in.
All right. Wait, is that temporary or
no,
is that
no, that's just healing. That's
Okay.
just healing. So you're now
And-
back up by 10 more
Thank
points.
you.
And then for my bonus action, I don't know if this is smart, but I am going to use Compelled Duel
Oh.
on.
Don't say the dragon.
No, the devil. There's no
Okay.
way. There's no, trust me, dude.
Okay,
Trust
so
me, I
what
was
is
thinking
the?
that through.
All right, so what is the DC?
So I'll just give you a quick I'll give you just a quick read of it real quick. Okay, so it's a
yeah, I know what it does, but
okay, so
what is? But what's the
saving
saving?
throw of 12.
Okay, that's what I need to know.
12, but that's
All right.
only if you're trying to move out of 30 feet.
Yeah, we'll see. Well, he has to make the save.
Yeah.
Oh wow, wisdom. He rolled a 2. Does he have advantage? Does he have advantage? No, he does not have advantage on wisdom saves. So as you point at the devil, fixating your gaze, you can see that he's forcefully chosen to engage with you now.
Yep. And I can't do it.
So what are the exact details of the spell?
Yeah, it's super cool. So within 30 feet, he doesn't have to only attack me, but if he decides to attack any other party member, he rolls at disadvantage for his attack hit. And then anytime he wants to move out of the 30 feet radius of my spell, he has to do another saving throw. And if he fails it, then he doesn't move.
Okay.
Yep.
All right.
Does he not move, or does he like end his turn after that save?
Yeah, this is kind of important.
Yeah. Okay, creatures other than you and must make a wisdom saving throw each time it attempts to move to a space that is more than 30 feet away from you. If it succeeds on the saving throw, this spell doesn't restrict the target's movement for that turn. So, yeah, it's only if he wants to move if he wants to break the spell.
movement based.
He wants to break the spell, yep.
All right.
And my spell ends if I attack another creature or cast a spell on another hostile creature. Or if I move out from his space, out of his 30 feet space, so
I would assume on a turn that he tries to move out of the radius, if he fails, he can no longer try that the rest of that turn. But like he could try again the next turn.
yes, I would assume so, yeah. He's stuck in place if he fails to throw.
Makes sense
All right.
to me. I've never seen Compelled Duel before. That's cool.
Okay.
My turn's over.
So, all right. Next up, we have Jacques.
Yeah. Let's. We have any other bad guys near us
Not that you can see, no.
other than the dragon, right?
Yep.
All right. Then we'll just go with a first level dissonant whispers. That should be funny.
What are you
Force him to
targeting
move
here?
away out of the 30-foot radius to make a saving throw. DC.
So what are you? Which one? What are you attacking here?
The devil.
All right. So what's the save?
DC 14 wisdom.
Wisdom. That is a 3.
Nice. So he's gonna take 3d6 psychic damage.
All right.
First roll's a 4. Second roll's a 4. Last roll is a 3. 4, 11.
So 11 points of psychic damage.
Yep, 11 points of psychic damage.
All right.
And the creature, if available, if it has its reaction, it must move as far as its speed allows away from me.
Okay, so how is that gonna interact with Compelled
the same
Duel?
way it would normally react with Zidon's spell.
So it
So he
now has
moves
to
to
make
the radius of the spell and then
another
makes a saving throw.
save. Wait, is this make another save to move? Oh, wait a minute.
So he moves to the
Okay.
30-foot radius of Zidon's spell and then makes a saving throw. And then
So
if he
he's
makes the
about
save, he
about
continues.
30 feet away because he's in the air too. So
Okay. Then he just makes a saving throw immediately to see if he can leave the area
Alright.
of the spell.
you rolled a 4.
Yeah, so he's stuck
He's
there.
just stuck there.
You're
That's
dancing
fine. It
with
would be
me.
like the same as him being stuck against a wall.
All right.
He like scoot him back. He just hits the invisible wall.
That's it. So it uses up its reaction, which is kind of cool.
All right.
Ah.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. Anything else?
That's it.
All right. Next up, Desdanova.
Is there a 40-foot cube that includes both the wyvern as well as the demon?
If you did it way up here, yes.
And yeah, that's kind of what I meant because they're both
right.
well in the air, right?
Okay. Yeah.
Are you gonna attack the wyvern? I feel like we shouldn't do
Why?
that.
Yeah.
I'm casting slow.
Oh, okay.
I think that the wyvern's already doing damage. I don't know if wyverns are friends with us.
I don't think they are necessarily, but just based on what I saw, I think it was killing the bad guy, and Maricela was caught in the blast. Because it missed me. It could have hit all of us in that
That's
area.
fair.
Very true.
And it hit two that were like right there.
But
All right.
that's
It's
just,
hard to tell.
you know, we have no clue.
Exactly.
Yeah.
I wouldn't cast a spell on it if I were you.
Okay.
But you can make your own decisions, right? So.
Yeah. I guess that's like a wait and see sort of thing. I'm gonna be getting away from it either way.
All right. So
yeah,
what do you want to do?
I'll just attack the demon.
All right.
Crossbow again.
All right.
15.
$15 to hit.
Yeah.
Oh, let me see. Well, I did have it. Here it is. No, does not hit. Firing out just goes too far.
All right. And then after that, I go ahead and I move well past what Aurea is.
All right, so way over here.
Okay. Yeah, way over to the top left.
Okay.
You know, still in shot of view shot of dragon.
All right.
Not too much there.
Okay.
What does dodging do again? I'm sorry.
Taking the dodge action means the next. Is it, Commander? Is it all attacks against you have disadvantage, or is it just one attack?
What?
Or digging the dodge action?
It's all the attacks on you until your next turn.
Your next turn. Okay. Yeah. So if you take the dodge action, creatures will have disadvantage on attack rolls against you.
Perfect.
Because you're using your whole action to go defensive
Yeah.
mode.
But
That's perfect.
anything else you want to do, Desdanova, or are you done?
No, that's it.
All right, so the devil is going to attempt to use its full flying speed to actually go straight past you, reaching the boundary line of 30 feet. It's going to have to make another save. That is a 19 plus 1, I think. So unnatural 20 on your compelled duel save. Zidane.
Say that again, please.
Unnatural 20 on your compelled duel save. I'm trying to leave your range.
Okay, so he left? Motherfucker.
Yeah, and he's going to use his action to dash and get out.
Oh, so he's running?
Yes. So that's
You're
going to
lucky
be.
I can't touch you from down here.
I'll be back for the shield.
Your mama.
Next up, the wyvern is going to, in the air, dive down, sink its claws into one of the draft horses, landing on it,
Just hungry.
and starts chowing down on the other charred one.
Just like to nice
chick.
cook to
It
us.
looks-
Yeah.
It looks at each of you and just waiting for something to happen as it just munches down on one of the draft horses.
These were the draft horses of the.
No, the other
weirdos,
guys,
right?
Yeah.
There were 2 draft horses. You guys have smaller horses.
Marcella.
All right, yeah.
Can I talk?
That's what I'm doing.
Okay. All right.
All right, yeah, I go up. Thank you for not harming us in Draconic, obviously. We have no qualms with you.
It roars out. It does not speak any languages.
Does it not?
It just roars at you as you try to get
shit.
close.
I
Should I
think
use a
that's our.
slot to speak with animals. What's its intelligence?
Good
I
question.
don't think that actually matters here.
I don't think we should be engaging with. I think that's our time to leave, Maricela.
I mean, we could, but
Or should we earn our place in Valhalla and slay this
no,
beast?
of course not.
No, with this, we might have
What?
new friends.
So,
was just-
so since I guess we are technically out of combat, it does finish eating the first one, leaving not but a single bone of the first draft horse before eventually, with other charred draft horse in hand, or in claw rather, picks it up,
Oh.
takes it away.
All right. My Drake kind of looks up sad and longingly at the horse because, you know, it wants food.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh,
So we
well.
should check out that wagon.
Yeah, let's do it.
Yep.
Loot.
There's only hay on the wagon. It wasn't really. There's nothing really there. There are heavy crossbows on each of the veterans. On top of their long swords, their splint mail, but nothing of major value.
I'm not very strong, so. Ooh, Desdanova, you should check for crossbow bolts.
Oh, can I see if there's any bolts in there?
What are you looking for?
Bolts.
Bolts. Yeah, you find collectively about 20 bolts on each of the, or not on each, on total among all of the
All right.
veterans.
Nice.
Sounds good. I topped my bolts off to 80.
All right.
Nice.
Mm-hmm. And then, yeah, other than that, no, nothing else here.
All right. So your horses did scatter into this tree line once you got jumped. So being able to collect all of your horses, taking one last look at the remains of this scarred battlefield, making your way down the road towards the Candlekeep once again.
Town.
Yes. Then making your way towards the Candlekeep once again, being able to make about another hour's journey, several miles down the road before the sun begins to set again, and taking another rest rather in the evening. Zidane once again not needing to rest at all, so he could take full watch of this if there's anything else you would like to do during this resting period.
Mm-hmm.
I'm
Wait.
down. Lovely.
Would this be considered a long rest?
Yeah.
Yeah.
This is
Good,
this,
good.
this is a
I have
several
a-
day journey.
I have a
So
question. Since I don't need to sleep, am I perpetually in like a long rest state where I can just
No.
always refresh my stuff?
no.
No, I think you still need to like rest. You know, you're like regenerating health as you go.
Yeah, you don't need to sleep, but you still need to be like not doing.
Bring on the enemies.
All right.
Technically, it's also true that someone would still need to take a watch for him to get his rest.
Something like that, because
Well, I mean,
basically
if he's just
it basically
sitting-
functions like a Warforged where he can sentry mode and just not do anything, and he would
Yeah.
still be able to gain the benefits. He just can't be doing anything. Like he can't fight like during the time.
Wish we could have slain that lizard creature.
Dude. It's
Yes.
just a bigger version of my Drake friend.
Well, I tried slaying your Drake friend, did I not?
Oh, fair. But they're friends, not fiends. You know, like I thought you were only biased against fiends.
I like combat.
Fair. But I don't know. Just leave innocent animals be. Yeah.
All right.
All right.
So, is there anything anybody would like to do before the next evening's rest?
Maricela, would you like to duel with me? I need to
I'd
sharpen my
rather
skills.
not. I don't really have dueling weapons. I'm more of a ranged skill set.
Jacques,
Yes.
would you like to duel with me? I need to train and practice so I don't get rusty on the battlefield.
Of course.
All right.
Oh,
I'm rolling it.
all
I'm
right.
rolling initiative.
If you want to duel, then yeah, I can just move everybody else out of here.
Can we, just for duel's sake, heal ourselves
take it.
up to full and
Yeah.
Well,
I'm only gonna do unarmed
Max?
strikes.
I'm also going to be healing Jacques the entire time.
oh, that's a little.
Cheating, no.
Oh, cheating. All right.
I rolled a 22 for initiative.
Okay, so positioned on each side of the
Yeah,
road.
position us like 30 feet apart.
Yeah.
Yeah, so positioned on each side of the road. Roll initiative, I guess.
I rolled a 22.
All right, so a 22 for.
I go after him.
All right. So, Zidane, your move.
I put all my weapons in their holders. Jacques, I will take it easy on you. I will only use my hands. Can I do a bonus action before a normal action?
Yeah.
Jacques.
Also,
You
I'm
will
gonna
be
take some
dancing
actions
with me.
before the battle happens too.
Okay.
I'm gonna shift into my insect form,
Oh shit.
giving myself how much extra HP? I get an extra. Where is it? Sorry, give me 1 second here. What's my number? Well, you get equal to your level plus your con modifier. So 5 HP.
All right, so you gain 5 HP.
Okay, and
All right.
then with that, I'm also gonna cast Mage Armor on myself.
All right, so higher AC to you now. Okay.
So I'll be up to a total of 14 AC.
Looks like you're taking this seriously, Jacques.
Jacques says,
Are you not?
Now that we're in a heated battle, I am.
All right.
And I take out my I'll take out my Mace of Terror.
All right.
So then I'm gonna cast Compelled Duel on Jacques.
All right.
so he can.
All right,
escape.
Jacques, make your wisdom saving throw.
22.
22.
Oh.
Nope, you do not feel the effects of the compelled duel as he tries to usher you forward.
Jacques, a keen one. I'm not surprised. So then I'm gonna then take my mace and attack.
All
Jacques.
right. So Zidane running across the road.
Ah!
Did it cut out?
Cut out. That was funny. All right, make your attack.
I hit for 24.
24.
Yep.
All right.
And then 6 damage.
All right.
Okay.
6 points of bludgeoning damage, being able to just take the strike, breaking through the armor and just barely chipping at you as you take a step back. You're on the back foot here. What's your next move?
How was that blow, Jacques?
At the end of his turn, I can use my reaction to, as a shifter, if a creature ends its turn within 5 feet of me, I can use my reaction to walk away from it without taking opportunity attacks.
All right, for how much movement?
I can move 15. Where's my shifting feature? Okay. 10 feet.
All right. So where you want to move?
I'll just move 10 feet. Any direction's good.
Okay.
Away. Doesn't really matter as much.
All right, there you go.
Okay. And then I'm going to.
Oh man.
I'm gonna cast. Yeah. Let's do Tasha's Mind Whip at level 3.
Oh, okay. So what is this? So what's the save?
The save is DC 14 Intelligence.
Oh no! 6 intelligence. All
Watch
right,
it
roll
roll.
your intelligence save -2.
-2.
I rolled a 2.
You got a 0.
No, like total 2.
Yeah, you rolled a 4.
Oh,
All right.
okay.
Okay, so
So you're gonna take 5. No. It is 3d6. Wait, why is it the same as? Why is it the same damage at every level? 3d6 at level 2.
does it not say that it goes up per level per
Higher levels
cast?
when you cast a spell. Oh, you can target an additional creature. Oh, never mind. I'll do it at second level. Sorry.
All right. Target him twice. All right. So roll your 3d6.
So 3, 5, and 6. So
14.
11, 14.
14 points of psychic damage to you as you feel the invasion of your mind from this spell coming out from Jacques. It burns the recesses of your mind. 14 points of psychic
Part
damage.
is, on your turn, you've got to make a choice. You want to move or hit me?
I have to make that choice.
Yeah, because it's
so you either
Tasha's
throw
Tasha's
something
mind
at me
whip.
or you move up close enough to hit me.
It's Tasha's mind whip ability.
Wait, wait, one more time. So I have to
So
move
here's what-
closer
You
to
can
hit
take
him?
an action, bonus action, or move on your next turn because you failed your saving throw.
Oh.
So you get to choose action, bonus action, or movement on your next turn, and that's the only thing you get to do.
Haha, Jacques, I expect nothing less from you. So then I'm going to let's see, give me a second. I'm going to I'm going to try casting Compelled Duel again on Jacques to make sure he can't leave
Okay.
within 30 feet.
All right,
30
roll
30
your
feet from
wisdom
me.
saving throw, Jacques.
Natural 1 on dice.
Natural
We're
one,
going-
auto fail. So
How do
you
you
are
like
now
it?
compelled by Zidane. You can now not move out of range of 30 feet. I'm making your
Okay.
save.
Power of Zidane.
That's all he
We're
can do on
gonna
his
be-
turn.
We're going to be dancing all night, Jacques.
I'll move another 10 feet away then.
All right, so I'll put you down here.
I'll cast. I'm not gonna be a dick and keep using that over and over again. That's bullshit.
I mean, you could.
That would be so stupid
6 intelligence.
and so anticlimactic. Roll me a dexterity saving throw, buddy. DC 14.
Yeah, good buddy.
No, just actually, move me over. Meta, move me up a square and to the left one.
Okay.
Up and to the left. There you go. Yep, perfect. And I'm gonna fire a lightning bolt right down that pathway.
You're gonna lightning bolt him?
Hell yeah. Let's
Oh
go.
shit. Okay, dexterity saving throw from you. What's the DC?
14.
14.
I rolled a 5.
Oh god. This is so unfair.
All right, you take 26 points of lightning damage.
26 points of lightning damage as the lightning bolt streaks through, just piercing right through Zidane's armor. Not his slow dexterity, just not allowing him to just shake it off. Taking the brunt, 26 points of lightning damage.
Jacques,
Call it the draw.
let's call it a draw.
All right, Zidane waving the white flag of surrender as Jacques stands victorious.
Okay, just to be fair, if he came up and hit me and then just smited, I would have gone down.
That's
Let's be
true.
real.
That
be
is
honest.
true.
If he would have used his biggest weapon and smited and got max damage, he would have just one-shot me. I bet you could have done 22 damage easy.
We're just sparring, that's all.
Yeah, exactly. Taking a frightening amount of electric damage. Calling the
I don't
battle.
even know if Jacques would understand with sparks. Like how to go easy on you.
Yeah,
like,
exactly. Just shoots a lightning bolt right through me.
But
Jacques.
he did purposefully avoid the rest of the party. You would have seen the angle I was standing at where Meta put me. I would have had to hit.
Yeah, you would have hit.
Yasha.
You would have hit Yaja. But yeah, creating a light show from a lightning bolt streaking across downrange for about 150 feet.
What a battle, Jacques.
I come over and
no.
pat you on the back and give you like a neck massage as we walk back over to Rezi.
I'll give Zidane some berries, health berries. I mean, I know we're doing a long rest anyway, but
We need to be safe for the night.
Yeah,
I'll just cast a healing word at level 2.
Yeah, you're just gonna heal up after a long rest. It's fine.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And get your spell slots back.
yeah, exactly. So it's like
Gain 6 health, and then I do it again. Another 10 health. This is on.
All right.
Want to go again, Jacques? I feel good. Thank you, Dez. Nah, just kidding. last
Jacques says, "It is. I do not think we would ever need to have a duel like this. But it is good to know that you are immortal."
I pat Jacques on his back and say, yeah, I think you're right. I think you're right. And
All
then
right.
I'm gonna go reassume my position and just like watch over.
Okay.
Jacques also says, "If you are ever against spellcaster, I've got your back."
I think I'm gonna need you.
All right. So, with that, very quick but violent battle done and out of the way. Your party rests for the evening. Again, back to full hit points, back to full spell slots. Mark all of that. You're all back to your normal selves. Getting up in the morning, again, proceeding on day 3 of your journey. It's very uneventful. Nothing really happens. You're able to get through most of the day. Maricela, can you make 3 more survival checks for me?
yes,
Just her?
Yeah.
All right, 19, 15,
Okay.
and 22.
All right. So, you across the course over the course of this day are able to forage very well for both fruits, berries, as well as find a good half dozen rabbits. Are able to bring them back in, cook those up. Those are going to be a full meal for a day. You're also able to find another 3 deer that you're able to take out, and this is over the course of an entire day.
I'm gonna have to get salt.
Your foraging proving to be very, very successful. You definitely have enough food for the next week or so. So very nice. You can again, we're able to cut that up and distribute it, so you're not carrying full deer
Toss
on
them
you.
to Slobber Chops.
Yeah, Slobberchop's very happy that he chose the right companion. But yeah, you have enough deer meat for another week or so. And you are at the end of day 3.
Okay.
Being able putting up for a campfire again for the evening. Rhea speaking up as you sit around the campfire. Well, I suppose you fulfilled your end of our bargain. I did agree that I would tell you everything that I knew, and I'm sorry it took this long, but we've had a quite eventful couple days. It's been over a century since our troubles in Elturel began. Fiends once roamed the lands to the north and west of Elturel. Fields despoiled, livestock slaughtered, homes razed, and people dragged off to a terrible and unknowable fate. Terror gripped the hearts of all of our citizens. The city's cavalry rode across the land, striking down fiends wherever they found them, and suffered fearful losses. But it was never enough. For every fiend they destroyed, it seemed as though 2 more appeared elsewhere. The ruler of Elturel, the High Rider, asked his people to pray to the gods for aid. To everyone's astonishment, a mighty angel appeared in the city the next day. Her name was Zariel, which means the companion of light. The prayers of Elturel had been heard, and help had finally come. Zariel located the gate through which the fiends were entering the natural world on the fields of the dead west of the city. Zariel declared that she would lead the cavalry into Avernus, destroying the infernal host that was amassing there, and striking a great blow against the forces of darkness. The High Rider sent out the riders of Elturel, now numbering many thousands, with Zariel at their head, riding a golden mastodon. With a great cry, Zariel and her army charged through the gate. The legions of Avernus trembled and buckled, but did not crumble. Zariel was defeated, and the remnants of her army returned to Elturel, overcome with grief at the loss of their glorious general, but confident that the lords of the Nine Hells would think twice about threatening Elturel again. There were great celebrations to honor the valiant knights of the cavalry, who became known as Hell Riders from that day on. So you can see why I'm very certain that, well, now most certain now that Stavius confessed to his crimes, that it was not the Hell Riders who did this to our holy city.
So what do you think?
What do I think?
Yes.
I think that it's all but certain what happened to the city, and yeah, I still have a little part of me that hopes it's all just some cruel, terrible joke. But apparently, the writing is literally on the wall, or rather, likely inside that puzzle box. And
Would not be a very funny joke.
it's definitely wouldn't be.
No.
But I would take a joke over having my entire city buried in the sand into, literal hell. But all we can do is hope that there's a way to stop it. Reverse it, even. I'm hopeful that this quest is not all for naught.
We need to ask the other guy. Alistair.
If I had to guess, again, I believe that Silvira should have all the answers we need once we give her this puzzle box. Aside from that, all we can do is keep journeying on. Pray that nothing else stands in our way.
No?
We should be about 2 days out from Candlekeep, so not far along now. Better get some rest. And Fallister retires to the tent. If there's any other business you would like to take care of before third night. All right.
I mean, somebody has to watch for a little bit instead of Zidane for a point of the night, but
all right.
Right? That's how that works, I think.
Yeah.
So yeah.
I want to have a conversation with Desdanova.
Okay.
I would like to, Desdanova, Jacques, can you take duties tonight? I kind of want to close my eyes and pretend like I know what sleep is.
Is that this
Big
fine?
change. Big change.
Well,
Alright.
your affliction didn't mean you can't sleep. It means you don't need to sleep. It's kind of like a vampire in a crypt. Like, they don't need to sleep if they can.
Gotcha. I kind of took it as like I don't sleep at all because I feel like it's a waste
No,
of
you
time.
were just no longer burdened by like the necessity of rest.
Yeah, mortality isn't your thing.
I mean, if
Mortality is no longer
Zidane
your
does
thing.
think it's a waste of time, then you don't have to. But...
Yeah.
Well, I'm gonna go take a nap.
All right.
All right.
Log off, buddy.
All right. So,
How's it going?
yeah, I kind of imagine us both kind of sitting up by the fire.
Yeah. There's
And
the fire is still well kept. So
Jacques is flicking a gold piece between his fingers. It makes like a little ting 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 sound as it's going between his fingers, and he says, "When do you plan on dying?"
I don't know yet. Probably soon.
Why do you say that?
Well, I feel that you can only get so lucky with things, and I feel that I've been very lucky.
I was thinking the same thing
Right?
about myself.
Yeah, but that's the thing, though. I have to die before you can die, because I can make it so that you don't die. That's the problem, right? It's fun that way.
That is an interesting way of looking at it.
Yeah. You shouldn't be afraid of that stuff.
I am not as afraid as I once was. I think now I am focusing more on trying to make sure that if I do die, say I was killed in a way that you cannot fix, that I have no regrets.
What would you regret, even?
Not helping someone that I could, someone in need. Maybe that is why I was so up in arms about the small actions of people earlier today and yesterday.
Yeah. Yeah. I mean, the thing is, as we've said before, but then, right? Right now, if we don't cook this bird, all of the birds get cooked. So
I don't
think
understand.
there are times where it's okay.
What do you mean, what bird?
Okay. So imagine, right? Have you ever eaten bird?
I think so, maybe.
Okay.
I'm not sure.
Okay. So when a bird is cooked, it means something is done, right?
I don't follow.
Is done cooking when after
Okay.
you have cooked it, right?
So when you say that bird is cooked, it means something is done cooking.
Yes, something is done, and then we apply that metaphorically to the other lesser arts of communication.
I will pretend like I understand.
Okay, sounds good. So when we get done with all these things, we don't necessarily need these things, but we do need them to get done with this thing that's going to help a lot of things, right? There is such a thing as the greater good, you know? And
Sure.
at this point, when it comes to anything that can bring advantage, we should take it, is the way
Sure.
that I go ahead and see this. Because if we don't, then an entire city with many people who are suffering will suffer even more, right?
Sure.
So right now, we can dispense and disperse, we can set up charities and everything like that. We can do the good works. But the greatest work needs to be done now. The
Of
good
course.
works we can go ahead and guide later. But for now, we should try to, I don't know, probably kill some demons or something. They seem to be
You
fighting
are
us.
you are telling me to focus
On?
on the planet end.
Mm-hmm. I think it's a good plan.
I think you are right. But I would argue that we do not need to focus, but also be cruel.
How is it being cruel if we don't let somebody just take whatever they want from Maricela?
It is not. It is something that I have learned since actually meeting you, and I am reminding you of it.
Yeah.
Think back to the bathhouse.
Yeah, think
And
back.
how-
Think back to the first time that we went to that gate, right? And I
Oh,
met
hold
that
on.
person on the way. Yeah.
Hold on. My point that I'm trying to make is think to when we came out of the dungeon in the bathhouse and we were ambushed, and I killed all those men without asking any questions. I could see the disgust on your face. I could see it on many of the party members, and it is not something I had ever thought about. And now that I'm thinking about it, maybe you think of me like a child because this is the first time I have ever thought about human life, life of people around me. But you are the one who reminded me to do this, and I have been sleeping on it and thinking about it. And there are many humans who have experienced the same things that I have. And I do not know the story of the people that I killed, and I never will. And so, today, when we were ambushed on the walkway, I don't know if you noticed, but I walked the walk, as they say, that I talked the talk of. I asked the question before I attacked. I asked the question, what do you want? They told me what they wanted, and they made the first move.
Yep.
And then I retaliated.
Yeah, exactly. It gives us more time to plan, too.
Yes. And so, I think there is a gray area. An area that was not explored in small moments that I want to explore more. And what I mean is, if someone is going to pick a piece of gold out of my pocket, I would like to ask them a question. I would like to talk to them before I judge them. Because there is a time in my life where I was like that. I didn't even know it was stealing at the time. When I took food, I was scavenging. It was not malicious. It was not for monetary gain. It was not for greed. It was because my stomach was eating itself and the acids were making my stomach uncomfortable. It was survival. And so, my point is, I would like, and it is okay if you do not wish to do this with me, but I would like to talk more with people. It is something that I wish to do more with you and with everyone I come across, especially the people who may want to hurt us.
Yeah, this is a good idea.
But it is not the smartest idea, right? It is
No.
It is dangerous to want to have conversations, but I think
Sometimes. You have
I think that-
you have to perceive the situation first.
right,
Understand what somebody wants.
right.
And at the end of the day, if you screw up, I click my fingers together and you come up from the dead. Until I'm dead, though. Right?
Jacques kind of laughs and looks down at his fingers that are flipping the gold piece between them, and he says, "What do you even use this shit for?"
You know how like Marcella is going out and like killing things for us to eat, finding us fruits and veggies and stuff. So some people, you can go ahead, you can take these and trade these for those if somebody else does that, right? And ultimately, you know, this can be for all sorts of tools. You see that little thatch that you have in your hand that you occasionally go ahead and use for their spells, right? Somebody would pay very much for that. Somebody could pay.
Jacques says, "I understand what money is. I understand what it is used for.
Yeah.
My question to you," and he holds up the gold piece, and he says, "Why does this have value? Why is this?" And he pulls out a platinum piece. "And why is this?" And he pulls out a copper piece. "And why is this? Why does it matter? Why do these pieces of material matter? Why can it not just be, I help you and you help me?"
Well, you know, I want to lie. I really. This is a good break. Sorry. Well, somebody else said it, and everybody agreed about it.
That seems foolish to me.
Yeah.
Who makes those rules?
People that don't have time enough to meet other people.
I agree. People who do not talk enough. All they care about is the shine and the sheen.
Yeah. Metal men, machines, things like that. Yeah.
It is something I've been thinking about. It is strange to me that you creatures use this as trading tools, and you all traded from one person to the other. For what?
Survival at this point. for
know.
most.
I know, and I wonder where it came from. And
The ground.
why?
So somebody at one point dug it out of the ground, right?
Right.
And that took work at the first base point of it. Then that
Right.
person that dug it out of the ground used that for food or arms or whatever, right? And then they dug more of it out of the ground. So there's an established base level of work value, right?
Jacques actually laughs. He goes, but what made that first person who had the fish, right? The fish. They said, I want your shiny rocket. I give you this fish. Who said that?
I mean, they can be very pretty. You do hold the stones yourself. For what reason, right?
That's true. These
think they're
these
pretty?
stones, and he holds up the moonstones. These are what's the word? It starts with an N. Nostalgic to me.
But they're
They bring me
pretty.
feelings of childhood.
Yeah. What if somebody else is trying to buy their childhood back?
I would not give it to them. They could not offer me something that gives me the same feeling.
Yeah. But what if somebody instead had those childhood feelings about all that gold and copper and platinum?
I would give it to them with nothing in return.
But not if they had it with the moonstones, right?
Sure.
What are
Interesting.
they worth?
I do not know.
Exactly.
I would not give them up. Anyway,
Yep.
it is getting late.
It is.
But I appreciate the information. Do you want this?
What?
I hold up a bag of 300 gold pieces.
No, you should hold on to it. It's useful. Remember, sometimes things are valuable to other people, and sometimes there are greater goods. I turn into the tent. Be like, Zidane, you no longer have to sleep anymore.
Yeah.
What a
I was
nice
never
10-minute nap
sleeping.
you had.
I just closed my eyes.
All right.
Jacques, Desdanova, what were you guys talking about?
Gold.
Boy stuff.
Gold. What about gold?
Nothing in particular.
Yeah.
Well, I'm running low on gold.
Are you?
I am.
Are you?
I am.
What was the last thing you bought? Zidane?
How?
You can never have too much gold. I come.
Jack, you should talk with this one.
Jacques, could you loan me?
How much gold do you have?
Not enough. As I look through my pouch of gold.
You didn't
Jacques
add your
says-
gold from last time either.
Desdanova told me I need to hold on to this.
Desdanova, do you have any you can spare?
No, we just got paid a ton of money. I just spent all this time divvying up money between everybody in the party. Okay? Everybody should be very well off, live a very well life for a bit, hang out if they want to, go and do their thing. But no, you have a lot of money to begin with, Zidane. What'd you do with like the 400 gold I gave you earlier?
You can never have too much gold.
So I'm not gonna loan you gold if you're not immediately using it.
I'm running low.
No, you're not. When did you use the gold? You didn't talk to anybody at the market.
You can never have too much gold, Desdanova.
That is a very poignant thing to say. A nice cap on the conversation we have, eh?
Yes, very
And
good.
so it went. You can never have too much gold anytime.
Anytime.
So
Anytime she goes
you already
away.
rested, so you don't need to do anything official on your sheets for resting. Waking up on day 4, the night passes again uneventfully. You found a good like hideaway to pitch your tent. Continuing down the long road towards Candlekeep. Most of the journey again quite uneventful. Yeah, you just you keep going. However, most stopping again for lunch due to Maricella's very professional hunting skills.
Lucrative,
Very
yeah.
lucrative and professional hunting.
Oh, also, slobber chops can detect when things are poisonous or not, so that's a really good foraging
Really?
benefit. Yeah.
Okay. Oh, perfect.
You can also
So
detect invisibility.
Wait, are we
Yeah.
we're traveling now?
yeah, this is day 4 of your
Okay,
day 4
perfect.
of the journey. So Maricela, what's that? What do you want to do?
Can I go into dialogue with Maricela?
Sure.
While we're on horseback, I look back at Maricela and ask, so Maricela, when can I have my duel with you?
I don't know. I mean, we use different fighting tactics, but I mean, you and Jacques did as well, so I suppose at some point we can.
I'm very interested in fighting that Drake I had a scuffle with back at the bar a few weeks ago.
What do you have against my Drake?
It just seems interesting to partake in battle with.
I mean, I guess. But he's so cute.
Maybe tonight.
Perhaps. I'll
Very
see how
well.
I'm feeling. Indeed. What? You good?
All right.
Just excited.
Yeah. Maricela, can you make
All right.
a couple 3 survival checks for me?
Damn. Oof. 6, 20, and 7.
All right, so not as easy this time around for foraging. You do manage to find a good amount of berries that you could satiate you for the entirety of your lunch, the party's lunch rather. You might be able to scrounge them up enough for your pet that you have there.
I thought we had a week's worth of.
No, you do, but I'm saying in terms of further gathering.
Okay, for sure.
For gathering for like you have about a day's worth of food here that you've successfully managed to forage.
Very nice.
Over the past 4 days, the weather on the coastway has gradually worsened. Dark clouds release heavy rain until the road runs thick with mud. Yet you trudge on, passing by friendly merchant caravans heading north. So, you now eventually end up on the eve of night 4. Again, setting up your tent, preparing for another long night of rest. Is there any business you would like to do before the end of night 4?
Maricela.
Yes.
So that duel. Jacques already partook in one with me, so why don't we have a friendly sparring match to hone our skills together?
I suppose we can. I'm gonna call in the Drake.
Bring your Drake, please.
In a sec.
All right. So
Desdanova.
I need to. One sec.
No, I think you're handling it well, Zidane. You got this. I gotta go use the bathroom real quick. I'll be right back.
I would like some music.
Oh, great. I gotta go pee. I'll yodel. Imagine my yodeling. It'll be great.
All right. So, okay. So
right.
Zidane. Okay. So Maricela, you're conjuring your Drake. What type of Drake do you want to conjure?
Your toughest one, Maricela.
Oh.
It's the same one. It's just what element.
Yeah. So what type of Drake and where do you want to conjure it?
Let's see here. I will down 1. Yeah, that works.
Down 1. Okay.
And then I maybe cold.
All right. So a light blue Drake.
Or actually no, lightning. Yeah.
Lightning. Okay. So a darker blue drake apparates in the middle of the coastway road, expectantly.
I rolled a 6 for initiative.
All right,
That's
so
a cute companion, Maricela.
so Maricela,
Is
roll
he?
initiative.
All right, 12.
12. So you are going first.
All right. Well, it didn't look like you guys were holding in when you and Jacques were fighting, so I am going to shoot a bow.
Okay.
26 to hit.
All right, that should very well be hitting you, Zidane. So
Yep.
roll
And
your
then
damage.
I'll have the reaction with the Drake as well.
Okay. So infused
so-
strikes coming out.
4 piercing and 6 lightning. So 10.
All right. So 10 points of piercing or 10 points of damage to you total.
Mm-hmm.
This feels good, Maricela. Keep it coming.
I'm glad. All right. And then
Do you get extra
I
attack at
will-
5 or no?
I thought
Because I'm
maybe.
pretty sure
I
you
think so.
should.
Yeah, attacks per action. Oh wow. Okay, yeah.
Yeah, so,
so I
you can
guess-
attack twice per turn.
Yeah. Does the reaction is only once
No, reactions
per
once per
turn?
round. So he would so
Ooh.
you would not be able to
10 to hit.
end a hit. No, that's just gonna sail past
No.
and sail right into a tree.
Is that all
I
you
guess
got?
I got distracted.
All right.
All right. Bonus action. My Drake will do a bite.
All right.
Let's see.
Bring it on, little guy.
12 plus 6, 18.
18 to hit.
Yes.
Ha ha ha, little guy. Your teeth aren't sharp enough.
Yeah,
Oh,
not able to get
really?
through the ironclad armor of
damn.
Zidane.
Oof. My armor class is awful.
All right, do you want to move anywhere? Do you want to?
Yes, I will. Oh my gosh, I keep like trying to. It's like, oh, where's the roll 20? But I'll move down 2 and to the left 1.
Only down the left one. Okay.
Yeah, and then I'll have the Drake go down 1 and left 3.
All right. All right, Zidane, do you want to make an attack of opportunity against the?
Oh no, I forgot about
Absolutely.
that. Sad.
All right.
Where do you think you're going, little lizard? I'm gonna attack with my sort of params
All right.
and 24 to hit,
That'll do it.
Probably. Yep.
and then 11 slashing damage.
All right. That's 11 damage to the Drake.
A quick question:
11. Okay, it's got.
does the Drake
25,
die?
So.
I don't
like
think so.
die, or can you
No.
like conjure it back?
No,
I can conjure it
The Drake
back,
just
yeah.
disappears when you kill it.
Mhm.
All right, perfect.
right.
Alrighty, so that's 25. Oh no, 30 now.
Oh yeah, because you leveled up.
11. Okay.
So. All right.
Can
So
I-
it's now your
Okay.
turn, unless you want to do something else. Wait, no. That was the Drake. That was the Drake moving. So now it should be your turn, Zidane.
Okay, and then how much space can I move to
30,
again? So
I think. Pretty sure it's 30.
okay, then I am going to. And what's a dash?
Dash is you can move double your movement, but it takes your action.
All right, I'm gonna dash into Maricela,
All right.
and then I am going to cast once again Compelled Duel on Maricela.
All right. So
It's time to
Maricela,
dance,
roll
Maricela.
roll a Wisdom saving throw.
Alrighty. 11.
11.
Yep.
Ha ha ha! We'll be dancing all night.
Well, unlike you, I do need sleep, so we will have to finish it at some point.
All right, it's your
All
turn.
right. So yeah, Maricela,
right.
back over to you.
Alright, what all does it do? The
So you can't move out of 30 feet of a. You can't move out of 30 feet away from Zidane unless you make a saving throw to do so. So you can move away from him, right?
Okay.
Like you just can't move without out of
Yeah.
30 feet. I'm pretty sure.
Correct.
Alrighty.
Okay, good.
Alright. Alright, I will do a lightning infused strike?
So you are within 5 feet, so you'll be rolling a disadvantage if you attack from
Oh.
this range.
I mean, I did get a nat 20, so it was the lowest.
So if you want to move out of
For
range,
disadvantage?
so if you want to move out of range, you
Oh,
can.
okay.
You just can't move out of 30
Would that
feet.
be an attack of
That would be an attack of opportunity,
or-
so you
yeah.
can. So that's your choice.
So with I'll try. I'll try. Just to do the. So it's the lowest. Right.
What are you doing right now?
Wait. What? Okay. What?
I'm asking what you're doing. Are you going to move
Okay.
away to then only have to not roll at disadvantage, or are you going to stay here and roll at disadvantage? That's what I'm asking. Because if you're attacking within 5 feet of another creature with a ranged attack, you have disadvantage.
Yeah, I'll move back like
You can move
20 or 34 feet.
Okay, so you can
Wait,
move.
no, not 34. I lied. 29. God.
All right.
Math.
So there you go. Okay.
Yeah.
Scaling up the hill. Okay. So there you go.
All right.
And then I have my attack of opportunity on
Yeah,
her,
you have your
right?
attack of opportunity, but then
Yeah.
Marisol will crit you.
Yep, 25.
Okay.
All right. So okay,
I hit for
25.
25, that hits.
Yep.
And then 12 damage on
12
Maricela.
points of damage to you, Maricela, and then you can roll your damage on your bow attack, and then add 8, I think.
Okay. Yeah, because it's 1d8 plus 2.
All right.
So 4 plus 8, 12.
All
and
right.
then
12 points to you. Back to you,
piercing.
Zidane.
Hold on. 6 of lightning. Because my
Okay.
my Drake's still there.
Okay.
Did your
So-
Drake hit me?
Well, it's
No,
it's infused strikes. It's the
infused
infused strikes
strikes.
reaction.
That's sick.
Yeah. And now it can bite because it's we've
Okay,
got the
so-
same.
Maricela, how much did you do?
18 total to you.
18? 18 so far, right?
Yeah.
Well, 18
Yeah,
from
yeah,
that
yeah,
from that hit
18
attack.
total.
Yeah, from that attack alone.
Yep.
So
And then doop-a-doop-a-doo. Drake companion. Let's see. Roll to hit. 16.
No.
16 to hit. No.
Yeah.
Haha, little guy. Sharpen those teeth.
All right.
And then I'm gonna then dash into not dash, but she's only 30, right?
Yeah.
So I'm gonna move into Maricela and then attack her.
All right. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. Okay.
I'm gonna unarmed strike her to go easy on her.
All right. Putting the sword
Okay.
away.
Well, I don't know how much. Oh, okay, never mind. I'm gonna keep my sword out.
Okay. We're
Wait,
not.
how many? I took 12 damage, right? Before? Okay.
Yep.
Yep.
I clicked the wrong button, so it's in now.
10.
No.
And the hit.
then
No.
I'm gonna do my second attack.
Okay.
All right.
Oh, I forgot mine.
17.
Yes.
Yeah. You gotta attack twice.
I know.
Seven-
I
17?
totally forgot.
17 to hit.
It
Yep.
hits, yeah.
And then 7 damage, and I'm gonna use my sword of Parins and cast it on Maricela and say, "Give me all you've got."
What does that do?
Make an attack at disadvantage because you're within 5 feet, and he's making you use your reaction with the sword he's got.
All right.
Is it a friendly creature or is it any creature?
Any creature.
Oh shit. Okay.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, it's any creature.
All
I
right.
should figure out how to use my short swords, huh?
It's one creature within 60 feet of you.
All right.
All right.
So you roll twice and it's the lowest?
Yeah. You are at
Okay.
disadvantage.
Oh no! I
Sad.
got a nat 20 and then I got a nat 1.
Wow.
What the fuck?
All right.
I know, so it's 27 or 8.
Yeah. So no dice. Firing. You just goes very wide, very distracted, unable to find purchase there. Okay.
I think your accuracy would be better at this range.
That's not necessarily the case.
All right. So
All right.
anything else you want to do there, Zidane?
Do you want to continue, Maricela?
I mean, I don't see why not.
I like the way you think. And then I'm gonna end my turn.
All right.
All right.
Okay, and then from here. All right. I'm gonna have the Drake come up behind Zidane. Now, flanking. Was that you roll at advantage, or how does that work exactly?
Yeah, if the Drake is right here, then yeah, you will be rolling at advantage for your attack.
So would that mean at this distance, would it just neutralize?
Neutralize what?
My disadvantage
There's no
for ranged attacks.
Well, are you attacking with the Drake or are you attacking yourself?
Well, I mean, the Drake and then myself.
Also, no, flanking only applies to melee weapon attacks. So.
Oh, okay,
yeah,
good to know, good to know. All right. Well, I will. Like trying to figure out if I should move again or if I should not.
Up to you.
How far does it need to be to get out of disadvantage again?
Just out of 5 feet. You need to be somewhere that is not within 5 feet.
All right, I will move up 2 and
right.
take the opportunity.
Attack of opportunity.
Yeah,
there you go, Zidane, if you want to do that.
I will. 21 to hit, so that hits.
Yep.
All right.
Sure does.
And then I hit her for 12.
Okay.
Alrighty. Damage. All right. Looking a little worse for wear, but now I'll do a infused strike.
All right.
Nat 20. What the fuck is up with that? Like.
Well.
Wild.
All right.
Okay. So 27.
Okay, so roll your damage and then add 8.
Wait, why is it now 2?
What do you mean?
I clicked the longbow and it was 2d8 plus 2. I don't.
It automatically does that if you roll a crit.
Oh, right. Okay,
just
so.
roll a single d8 and then add 8.
Okay. Yep.
That's weird. Okay.
God damn it! I got a 1. So I guess 3 plus 8, and then
11.
Roll your infused strike damage.
And lightning 4. So
okay,
15.
so 15 damage total.
And then I will shoot again.
All right.
23 to hit.
All right, 23 to hit. That should do it.
All right. 6 damage.
Okay.
And then my Drake. 25 to hit.
All right. 25 to hit. Okay.
And 2.
2 damage. 2 damage from your Drake.
Wait, hold on. I forget if there was extra. Sorry, I was trying to go by memory. Plus PB. Okay. So 2 piercing and 3 lightning. So 5.
All right.
I'm at 0 HP.
Okay, you are now unconscious.
What the fuck?
As the Drake just jumps on you and just starts biting at you, you fall unconscious.
All right, I'm gonna obviously be like stop to the Drake, and then I'm gonna use some spell slots.
The Drake triumphantly steps on Zidane's face before letting out like a.
And then as it goes to leave, it kind of like kicks its feet back in a like.
Yeah. You know, like a dog trying to bury a turd.
Oh, I was thinking of a rabbit just like being like "fuck you," but same thing actually.
Actually.
So I'm gonna like force feed him berries, good berries.
All right, so Zidane, you have lost the duel. Back up. 0 for 2, man. Not looking good.
What a good battle that was, Maricela.
Why didn't you tell me you were closer, or you weren't doing so well? I could have stopped before you were passed out.
Because we were fighting till fatigue.
Oh, fair enough.
All right.
Well, I'm glad we have the healing capabilities to heal up. All right.
What a good battle.
Yeah, that was good. All right, shake hands.
I shake her hand as well.
Okay.
And then I walk back to the camp bloodied and, and bruised up.
Hey, Rez, can we get a hand over here? All right.
You're
Okay.
muted,
Some
Des.
stew.
Zidane
well.
gains 9 health points.
All right.
Then 7. That should be good, right?
Yeah.
I mean, we're gonna be resting anyway.
Desdanova,
Yeah,
that feels
exactly.
great. Thank you.
All right.
I know what tomorrow is.
So any other business?
Yeah.
Any other
Not
business of the
right.
evening there, or is that it
No.
for the night?
That's it.
All
Just chill
right.
by the campfire
So-
and go to bed.
Yeah. So long resting again. You can you combatants can bring your HP spells, whatever, back up. All that stuff. Two nights in a row of sparring between
Was it 2
Zidane.
nights in a row?
Was it not 2 nights in a row? Oh, okay.
No, it was like a few nights ago, I think.
Well,
Either way.
Zidane not having a good track record on fighting his allies. But waking up in the morning, you are on your final day to the Candlekeep. On the morning of the 5th day, the rain subsides, but the dark clouds remain. Ahead, you see a path branch from the wider road heading to the sea. A raven perches solemnly on a leaning post, bearing 2 signs that point like arms toward the west. One says "The Way of the Lion," the other says "Candlekeep."
Well, I think we've nearly made it, guys.
Yeah.
The way of
mean-
the lion sounds more
Not
interesting.
like where we're going, Zidane.
We might
there
be
might
able
be
to visit
something
after.
there. There might
Yeah.
be a battle that we can partake in.
Yeah, probably. But for now, we're going to do the Candlekeep thing.
Driver.
I mean, you're on.
You're
riding
There's
your
no
own
drivers. They're all here on your own horse.
We all have our own horses.
You shout "driver" to your horse, who looks very confused.
Hey, to the head of the lion.
No.
No, we're going to the Candlekeep.
As I marched on, me and my horse goes to
Zidane.
the opposite direction.
There might be a fight at the Candlekeep too.
I guess hold person on Zidane. Roll a wisdom 15 saving throw.
All right, Zidane. Wisdom saving throw 15, which I think you have advantage on because you're a paladin.
That's true.
No, roll at advantage. Or your whatever it is.
A 16.
All
I look
right.
back at Desdanova and laugh. Ha 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 ha! You think that could stop me, young bard?
I yell back, ha ha ha. I tell my horse we're going to Candlekeep, and I go down.
Yeah. Zidane, you can either go with us or
Do whatever you're gonna do, buddy.
meet up at another point, I suppose. You should just go with us though.
Yeah, it's probably the best idea, but can't tame wild
That's up to you,
horses.
man.
It isn't.
It's up to you, man.
I don't listen to those who have not sparred with me. And then I turn around and follow
I
Maricela.
literally. Oh,
Yeah.
okay.
All right.
Good for you.
All right. Headed towards
So,
Candlekeep.
heading
You're never
towards.
getting healed again, by the way, if you do somehow make your ass out of this.
So, it
Rinse
takes
that
you.
rubbish.
It takes you the entire day, but as the wayward sun turns to dusk, light begins to shine just directly onto the clouds in the back, which illuminate gray walls and spires of a time-worn fortress that stands majestically atop a rocky promontory overlooking the sea. Trail you're on leading straight up to it.
Who are you talking to, the party or Zidane? Since he went off on his own.
Well,
way?
I think you say turn around, right?
Yeah, I turned around.
No, he's following me.
Yeah, I'm following Maricela.
Yeah.
Yeah. So
'cause
you're
we
all on the
do-
same.
yeah,
You're all on the same thing. So that is what you see ahead of you. It appears we've made it. Fallister pipes up from the back.
It appears we have.
About time. Making your way up At the gatehouse, you are greeted by 3 monks in purple robes, a human, a shield dwarf, and a sun elf. Around their necks hang holy symbols of Denir, god of writing, whose symbol is a lit candle above an open eye.
Lit.
Welcome to the Candlekeep, says the elf in common. A gift is required from those seeking admittance. You must donate a book or scroll that isn't already in the library's archives. Please present your gift for inspection.
I got 2 books here. Can you check if you don't have either of these?
The monk takes both of your books. I only require 1, but if you would not mind, both of these books will do fine, thank you.
I mean, like, can you tell me? You know what? Sure. Yeah, I think you guys will do well with it. Do tell me if you find anything in that necromancer's one, though.
Thank you for your generous contribution. You may enter. And he waves open, and one of the other monks by the gate opens up, and the large walls of the Candlekeep open, allowing you to pass through.
Okay.
Thank you. All right.
Well, tell us, though, where do we go from here?
Well, that's entirely up to you. It is getting to be towards the evening, although it isn't completely dusk yet. We can either settle in one of these taverns, or we can head straight up to Silvira in the more heart area of Candlekeep.
As
Up to you.
As the monk is walking away with the 2 books, I want to walk up and tap him on the shoulder.
Yes, how may I help you?
That was not his book to give away. And I point to the one that's not cursed.
Well, if you insist, as long as one of these is admitted. And he hands back to you the other book. Apocalypto.
I wanted to read that one.
Okay.
Here.
I don't know if anyone notices that I do that. But I don't make it obvious, but I don't make it not obvious. And I don't care if anyone sees it.
Yeah, fair enough.
Well, that'll be all.
Well,
Have a pleasant evening in Candlekeep. And he walks away.
Thank you. Sorry about that. I wanted to read this. I didn't
fine.
say anything.
You could just said them. It would have been good. All right. Do we want to go see this woman now, or should we take a nap? It's been a long day. I guess, like, Zidane, do you want to fight real quick? We can just get that done with. I'm really tired. I don't really care that
You
much.
should fight the guy who took the books.
No, I'm not going to do that. I'm going to fight Zidane real quick.
Jacques, you think he would entertain that idea?
No, he would not. Absolutely not.
Then Desdanova, we can fight another time.
Why not? Why another time? Are you a coward?
A coward.
Are you a liar?
Line up across from me right now.
Okay, sounds good. I line up across from him and I prep a spell.
Question: What time do we normally end?
Oh, Lord. Pretty soon. I was trying to get to a point. Yeah, we started really late. So I was trying to get us
I'm just
to
gonna.
a point.
I'm just gonna be honest with you. Like, I already know what my entire battle strategy is. And, I'm gonna cast Dissonant Whispers 7 times. I am literally going to destroy his mind. That's my only goal.
Okay, so
Like,
Roll
this'll
for
be very
long-term damage.
good.
okay.
Shouldn't get much worse than it already is.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Initiative 17 from Zidane, and then I get a 11.
Okay, so don't have a map for this. So Theater
it's
of the
fine.
Mind.
Theater of the
Go
Mind.
first.
I'm gonna move into his space. Are we 30 feet away?
Sure.
Yeah, we're
And then-
not far away at all.
And then I'm going to attack to hit. 17,
It's
All right.
12 damage.
okay.
Attack again. I hit again for 27.
And
then-
reaction, I'm gonna use one of my bardic inspirations to subtract. Wait, you hit 27?
Yeah, two hit.
Oh,
And
okay,
then
yeah, no,
the damage
go
is
ahead.
9. So
Okay,
in
so you
total,
dealt me-
21.
21. Cool.
All right.
All right. I gotta.
Give me all you've got, Desdanova.
Holy shit.
This is absolutely mundane.
And then I'm going to cast Compelled Duel on him as well.
All right.
Can you do that
Cool.
both in one turn?
Yeah, it's a bonus
Compelled Duel is a
action.
bonus action.
Nice.
Jesus.
Okay.
All right,
so
roll your wisdom save.
Can I just let him do it?
Purposely
sure,
fail a
9.
save?
Yeah, I rolled a 9. I purposely.
All right.
It's like
Okay.
we're here.
It's time to dance, Desdanova.
Good. All right, sounds good.
All right. So
Yeah,
My turn's done.
okay.
Cool. All right, I am gonna cast. You know what? We're just gonna go with the tried and true. I'm gonna cast Cloud of Daggers 5 feet behind at a 3rd level. So I'm gonna cast it 5 feet behind Zidane.
All right. So Cloud of Daggers spawns behind Zidane.
And now that he's in it, starting his turn, I will be rolling for damage for him. That is my action. It is a 3rd level cast of it, so it's 64. And then as my bonus action, I'm going to go ahead and cast Healing Word on myself at 2nd level.
All right. So heal
And
yourself
so
for that.
I heal myself 7. And then, yeah, sounds about it. I'm pretty good with that. Yep.
Okay. So that's the end of that round, right?
Yep.
So as you were clashing swords, so to speak, in the middle of the street, by the way, several monks come out from the gatehouse, followed by a couple what look to be mages, who are like, "What is going on out here?"
We're just
Friendly
settling some
spa.
business. real
We're
quick.
just
It's a quick
sparring.
fight. Just quick fight. He's idiot. Don't worry.
Nah, we're proving ourselves in battle.
No need to worry.
Yeah, we've got this. Okay, it's great.
They are friends.
They just remain there. They're not interrupting your fight, but they're not
Cool.
leaving.
Feel free to stop them if they make a mess.
Yeah.
Okay, so now we're back over to you, Zidane, I think.
Yep. I'm gonna
Take
cast.
18 damage.
I take 18.
Yeah.
I'm gonna cast Branding Smite.
All right.
So
Okay.
the next time you hit a creature with a weapon attack before this spell cast, the weapon gleams the astral radiant as you strike. The attack deals an extra 2d6 radiant damage to your target.
Okay. Divine Smite would have just been better.
Shut up, Meta. Let him do his
Well,
thing.
I haven't used it before. That's why I want to use
Yeah,
it.
go for it.
Yeah, this is a
hit to
spell. You can
27.
Divine Smite with this. What?
No, you can't do it at the same time. But
5, and then I do my 2d6.
Yeah,
right?
5
What
and then
did you roll
2d6.
for your hit?
27.
Okay. Like, are you just like?
it's
Okay.
it's +5 plus 2 or 3, I think, for level 5 for the proficiency bonus, then +1
Yeah,
for the
I guess.
sword. So he's rolling like 18s or some shit.
Yeah,
Yeah.
exactly. Like,
And then
wild.
that's 17, and then I'm hitting again.
Okay.
All right.
18.
I'm gonna use my reaction to have you roll a 1d8 and then subtract it from that 18. I can do that with cutting words with my bars.
Cutting words. There you go.
I like that.
All right. So subtract
Ooh,
1d8.
11.
I believe that's gonna miss. Yeah.
Ooh.
Speaking with the devil's tongue itself, you find that your purchase does not meet this time.
Yep. Cool.
A great move, Desdanova.
Yeah. Well, we got plenty of them. All right. It's my turn, right?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. I am going to cast Color Spray because I can just do that at the 1st level. Zidane is now blinded. He's going to have a subtract. It's blinded, so he takes disadvantage on all action rolls, right?
There's no save for color spray?
No, there's no save for Color Spray. He's blinded. He's just got disadvantage now.
All right. So now you are blinded as the vibrant colors.
Oh, but it's only for one turn, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
No,
What is this, Des?
I'm not sure actually. I think
it's
just one.
until the end of your next turn.
Okay. Yeah. Yep. Fair enough. Cool. Well, you.
So I'm
you want
trying
play
to
game.
get the fucking thing to work. Color
You
spray.
want
There
to,
it is.
I think that they have a word for this around where I come from. It's called "fuck around and find out."
All right. So anything else?
And yeah, I'm gonna cast Healing Word as a second level spell again.
All right.
I heal for another 8.
Okay.
All right. Cool. Then Zidane turn.
All right,
attack
Zidane, you
at
are blinded
disadvantage.
right now
Zidane, you take a total of 17 damage.
from the clot of daggers that you're still in.
Yeah. Yep.
17.
Yep.
Okay.
All right. And what do you want to do, Zidane? You're still in the cloud of daggers. You're blinded.
And it's behind me, so can I move to the opposite side of him and I'm outside of it?
You can move out of
and
it,
then
yeah.
you get-
But I
you
take
get hit by-
damage, but
you
then I
get
take
hit by
damage.
it
Yeah,
again,
you take more damage, so it's up.
Yeah.
It's up to you.
Yep.
I'm gonna attack him. I missed. I didn't. I had disadvantage. My first roll didn't work.
Okay.
Nope.
Well,
I didn't
fair
hit,
right.
and then I don't hit for the second.
All right. Yeah, you're just
I rolled
swinging.
2
You're swinging
threes.
around violently. The color spray
Can't
just
see,
completely
I'm
ruining
blind.
your vision. All right.
Yep.
Back over to
Cool.
you, Desdanova.
Desdanova. Excellent. You know what? We're gonna go with the tried and true. You know what? We're gonna do it different this time. A little bit different this time. I'm gonna cast Vicious Mockery. Roll with some save for 15.
All right.
Wisdom save for 15. Rolling.
Yep.
And I rolled a 19.
All right.
Cool.
So
I'm
you
gonna
take
hit
no
Lucky.
damage.
Wait, I don't know. Does Lucky allow me to do something? Oh no,
You-
it's only against me. Only against me on attack throws.
Yep. So no dice.
I can go ahead and Bardic Inspiration against that, or is that only like a reaction?
I don't think you can reduce somebody's saving throw by a certain amount
not
of bardic
sure.
inspiration. So
I
no.
thought I could. All right. Well, anyways, then I go ahead and I first level cast Healing Word on myself.
All right. Heal
Heal
yourself
for
up there.
Another 5 points of damage.
Back over to you is then Zidane.
Zidane.
Roll the damage.
Oh wait, sorry, I rolled the wrong thing. Here's the right one. 18.
And that downs me.
As the
Cool.
daggers just keep shooting down into Zidane, refusing to move out of it, thinking he can take more than he can. The daggers just strike until he goes down. At which point one of the archmages just snaps their fingers and the cloud of daggers gets dispelled. All
And
right,
then I
that's
cast-
enough. Break
yeah,
it
that's
up.
Fine. A Healing Word first level on him. He heals for 5 hit points.
Well,
Ah,
with that
I can
display,
still
I think it
cast
best
another
we
cloud.
rest now.
Probably.
Fallister
Zidane, if you want
pipes
to go
up.
again, I can cast Cloud Daggers again, and you can die again.
what a battle, Desdanova.
Yeah, I know. All right, let's go get some rest.
0 for 3. Zidane hangs his head in shame, going into the
Don't
tavern.
worry. Late game, you just kill all of us in one hit.
Yeah, pretty much.
As you make your way into the local tavern, finally making your 5-day journey to Candlekeep complete, awaiting your visit with the famed Silvira to get all the answers you've finally been looking for. That is where we are going to end tonight.
Ooh, good session.
Very nice.
Yeah.
Good stuff all around. I will
Sure,
take care
sure.
of that redemption for loot next time. And we also got through one of the two. We also got through one of the 2 redemptions for random encounter. I'm trying to place those in very specific points to make things interesting. So I will get to the other one of those next week, as well as the wild magic roll. We will get to that next week as well. So we got random encounter, wild magic, and loot next week to look forward to. I got some good stuff planned for all of that. So thank you for coming. everybody in chat, thank you for playing. Everybody, looking forward to hopefully having a full cast next week, and maybe Zidane having his camera working.
Yeah.
Maybe.
2 weeks in a row. We'll see. We'll see what happens. But yeah, good stuff overall. Thanks you guys for coming. Thank you guys for watching. We got a really next section should be pretty intense. So with that, I believe we will conclude it there, and we can raid into somebody.
Yes.
Also, guys. I love how a lot of you, maybe you guys are in chat right now. I love how you guys think of me when you're on One Way Cafe show. Guys, I do a show at the same time as One Way Cafe. I really appreciate it, but guys, please stop asking me to do stuff for that show. I can't. I literally can't. So
Yeah.
Now we just need to find a time when we're all relevant for one of the options. Take a break. All of us show up at once and then leave.
No.
no.
Get a group
Not
of
at
6
all.
people
So,
playing D&D
No, that's
together.
fair. I was kidding.
So,
Okay.
anyways, we are going to raid somebody before we call it a night. Expect this episode to be up on YouTube. We're currently on episode, I think, 3 on YouTube. So expect this episode to be uploaded in about 5 days from now. I'm uploading all of them on a daily basis to my main channel because I took the poll on my channel asking if they should be uploaded there or on a separate channel, and 96% of the people said that it should be uploaded on the main channel, the main D&D channel. So all the Into the Fire episodes up till now are going to be uploaded to the main Metamagix channel daily. So this episode should be coming out in 5 days or so. So look out for that if you didn't watch the show live or you came in late, you want to see what happened. With that, let's raid into somebody. Who do we raid into? Let's see. Buff is doing his podcast.
Just do Buff.
Zach Digital has 300 viewers somehow.
It's his birthday.
Oh, it's his birthday.
Birthday edition.
Nice.
Yeah.
Razor's doing the fashion show.
I don't think I've rated Buff. I think we're gonna do that.
Sure.
Just because I have not done that yet, and I would like to vary it up every time. So we're gonna raid Buff Lovin. Also does D&D, so that's cool. No, he's not doing D&D right now, but he does it normally. So
Kind of. It's
I
on
have a
Monday.
thing.
Oh,
What?
yeah, you're right.
what do you got?
Go ahead.
Oh, no, go ahead.
Okay. So Out of Time, my cyberpunk D&D show, has a cast member that is going back to school. So I am trying out different people on the show for like one-shot characters to see if they mesh well with the group. If anyone is interested, on Tuesday nights, has Tuesday nights open and
What
would like
time?
to come play on the show once or twice to just see if you mesh with the group. I'm gonna have Buff on. That's why you reminded me of it. Buff will be the first person to kind of try out and be on the show as a guest character. So if that's any of you guys on here are interested in that, just shoot me a DM on Discord, or anyone in the audience who's a mutual of mine, friend of mine, or knows someone that they want me to ask. That's great too.
Yeah, dude. I if I like guaranteed
know
to
some
every
people.
Tuesday to like do that, I would definitely want to jump in on that. So definitely hit up Commander if you want to, play in the epic cyberpunk Out of Time game that he runs every week with some pretty other lovely people in the community. So absolutely go check him out. I put his link in the chat, as well as all of our other lovely players. You go follow them, all of them, check all of them out, and we'll be back next week, hopefully with a full cast.
Yes.
As far as I know, we're all going to be here. So look forward to episode 9, finally getting to the meat of the campaign. So with that, thank you guys for
Getting to
coming.
the meat.
Thank you guys
Yes.
for watching. We're going to raid Buff Lovin,
Cooking those chickens.
doing his Buff and Brews podcast. So with that, until next time, guys, I'll wave bye to chat here. Bye, chat.
Bye.
Bye.
Click the
All hail
button.
the flail snail.
Okay, dude.
Flail snail.
Okay, dude.
Oh,
All right.
goodness.
And we